Shay Sue. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay Stuck wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Kountry Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline, talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day wire.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, and Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Kountry Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, side out to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's 2 reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
What's up, y'all? Happy and blessed Wednesday. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Y'all, it's another reaction talk time with Shay Shay. And thank you everybody for being here. Welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in the replay. Over here in the chat, we got Jermaine in the place to be. What's going on, Jermaine? All right. Y'all, if y'all enjoyed this content today, make sure you guys thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Let me check my sound. Thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Okay, everything is good. I always got to do that because, man, StreamYard just be acting up at times. It did it last night, so I have to make sure. So anyway, like I was saying, thank you so much for being here. You guys, also, if you want to show additional support for this channel, feel free to do a super sticker, a super chat, a Cash App donation at $ShadesTube, or you can copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. Okay. All right. So anyway, y'all, we got some great ass skits today. You got Iman really making his move on Delicia. I don't think she notices. I don't know for sure. You got Larry going up to Chicago, and hopefully he doesn't go up there and get himself hurt or unalive. Okay. And we got Iman, no, excuse me, not Iman, Rone, who may be holding some secrets. All right. And your boy Kevin is leaving. You know, he's going to be staying in Florida full time. And he just told Keisha, and she's feeling some type of way, which I do agree with her about the whole thing. So go get you something to eat, something to drink, and relax and seat. If you are at work, continue to do your job and watch or listen to me on the down low. And we're going to go ahead and get started because y'all know I don't have that much time. But always remember this: whatever I don't cover, I will cover it later on tonight. We also got Jay and Ernestine too. I want to try to cover them. If I don't have enough time, like I said before, we will cover it later on. Let's go ahead and do that copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area, and part of it is scrolling across that screen right there. All right. So we are getting ready to get started. Hey, Sharon, Thank you so much for being here. Happy and blessed Wednesday to you. Alini, I think you was in here too. Yeah. Big up to you. And thank you so much for being here. Happy and blessed Wednesday to you. And Jermaine, happy and blessed Wednesday to you as well. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me change a couple things real quick and turn off that music. If it's on in the background, let me see. And then we are going to get started. So I think the first skit is already up. So the first skit that I want to show you guys is going to be the one. I want to show this skit from yesterday because I was meaning to show this last night. We're going to watch this first with Ernestine with her scary ass. And this damn meat looks absolutely nasty. I mean, it looks nasty. It's brown. It looks like it's old, man. It looks like an organ. I wouldn't even be able to eat that nasty looking shit. Yuck.
It's open. Hey.
What up, girl?
Come in.
See you here cooking, get down with the get down.
Yeah.
Listen, you missed a great show. You should have came to my last comedy show this year. When I say I tow it down,
Yeah.
yo, I was killing. And then I had another heckler. Should have seen how I handled it. Chopped his head off right at the rip. It was so smooth. You would have thought I'd been doing comedy for like 20 years. Like literally, bang, 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 had everybody dying laughing at me. And I'm looking, I'm like, yo, this is the show that Sting should have been at because I took your advice, right? I was poised about it because I could have snapped. I could have went off and just got into my, you know what I mean?
Good. That's good stuff. Good for you. I wasn't feeling well. I had to stay home.
Yeah, you seems like you're still not feeling well. Are you okay? What's going on?
I'm good. I'm just a little down today.
See, and I know you. Okay, I know when something is up. What's up? Talk to me. What's going on? You down for what? What's got you down?
All right. There goes nothing. I don't even want any more secrets. And I found out today that James is getting out.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your boo is coming back home, huh?
Yeah. Yep. He's coming back.
Cool. How do you feel about that?
I think it's going to be an adjustment and different and complicated.
Yeah. You got somewhere to stay, or is he just going to be staying around here like he was, or does he have arrangements?
I don't know any of that stuff yet. I don't know. I didn't personally talk to him. I just heard through the grapevine.
Through the grapevine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be different having him back.
That different for you?
I think different for me. I think different for us and the management situation.
No. As long as he's not around my daughter, it's no different for me. I still feel the same way I feel about him. So yeah, as long as he's not around my daughter,
Yeah.
I don't care to see him, talk to him, none of that.
Yeah, and I think that's the part that's gonna make things complicated.
Well, what you saying? He's gonna be around my daughter? Like, what are you saying?
No, I'm not saying that. Jeremy, calm down. What I'm saying is I manage you now. We have been co-parenting great and have a great relationship the last, month or so, and I just don't want that to change.
So, right. And so I feel like you may need to just go ahead and let him know that right off the rip.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot has changed since he's been in jail. And this is what happens when you go to jail. Stuff changes. The world doesn't just stay still and allow you to hop right back out and fit right back in. No, it's different now.
Yeah.
So
You're right.
let him know that he should be good.
Yeah, but I'm happy. I'm happy about the show. I'm happy that things are going great at the club and it's getting better. Can't wait till we hit the next LA stage.
Yeah.
It's open. Hey.
What up, girl?
Come in.
See you here cooking, get down with the get down.
Yeah.
Listen,
Oh, y'all know.
great show.
This lady cooking this nasty looking ass of meat is scared, okay? And plus, she's not really actually with J-Mo anymore, okay? But he doesn't know it, okay? So she's probably just scared, what's going to happen when he gets out, when she has to tell him that she's no longer interested in him and etc. I don't understand why she was avoiding, talking to him, because I would have told him, I can't deal with this. It's over the phone, when he got arrested, okay? Point blank. Yeah. So I don't know, she's tripping. He said Stein not feeling well because J-Mo getting out of jail. Right. Hey, Linda, thank you so much for being here. Happy and blessed Wednesday. She's probably scared. Plus that money that Trey is looking for, can't find. She's worried about Trey too. Don't let her fool you guys. She's worried that J-Mo may come out and try to unalive Trey. I think she's more worried about Trey than anything. Hey, Bronze, thank you so much for being here. Right, she better be scared for Trey, and that's what she is. Don't let her fool you. She's just not thinking about herself. She's scared for Trey. That's why in another skit, she's thinking about selling that something. Okay. Hey, Queen W, thank you so much for being here. So let's go right to that skit. Okay, so we can see. I like to keep everything together. So let's go right into that skit so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I think I got it saved on my phone. I think. Okay, let's see. Hopefully I do. Hopefully I'm in order today so I can make sure I can show everything together. Let's see. Yeah, here it is right here. When Ernestine tells her Aunt Tricia that she's thinking about selling. I think that's the name of it. Yeah, that's what she's feeling ill about, because she knows when that dude get out, it's on. She knows that. She knows J-Mo don't be playing around. Okay, let's go to look at this one. Let me turn my sound up. Okay.
Hi, Auntie. Hi, Aunt Tricia.
I'm turning up on this computer. No, is this it right here?
How are you?
Oh, you can turn it like this too. Okay, there you go. I turn it up.
Make sure you take your car off.
Yeah.
I always gotta have a lot of stuff. I gotta see it.
Are you moving in with me?
You know I am, just 3 or 4 days.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always happy to have my breaks from filming. Hi, Blue.
Blue. Knock it off. Knock it off. Hi, Auntie. See you.
So good to see
Let
you.
me help you with this. Hey, everybody be quiet. Everybody be quiet. It's Aunt Tricia. Sit. Come on.
I'm just taking it all in, baby. Since the funeral, I haven't been here lately, so. Whew.
Yeah.
Oh, she don't have that money and using that money.
We there's up to something being here and her not being here.
Oh, my God, used to this.
Yeah. It's hard.
How you doing?
I was doing fine until you pulled up.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's very hard to be here and knowing that she was just here.
I know.
It's very hard to be here and sit on. Come sit. Okay. Sit on the porch and know that she's
Hi, baby.
sit on this rocking chair right with me, you know?
Miss her too. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No,
I was
okay.
telling myself on the way, I said I'm gonna be strong. I did not, baby. I said I'm gonna be strong.
Because you haven't been here since the funeral, huh? Yeah. It's tough.
Okay, sweetie, come on.
Down, Zara.
Come on.
You know, sometimes I just look at the land and this is so much land. And she used to take real good care of all this, before she got real sick. And
She really did. She had a growing hand too.
yeah, she did. She showed me how to do that garden stuff over there and break these leaves up. And
She showed me too.
yeah.
Big sis was, she was amazing. Yeah.
sometimes I feel like I can't handle all this land by myself. I can't handle it without her.
I think you'll be fine, baby.
Oh, Aunt Trisha, it's so expensive. The bills are just overwhelming, and I don't have the help that I used to have. Sometimes I think I should just sell the property.
Oh, no. No. You can't do that. You cannot get rid of your mama's house. Okay? So we're going to have to figure something out. And I have some ideas. I have a couple of ideas. A way that we can help get these bills down and give you a little peace of mind, bro. Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Aunt Trisha. It's a lot. And it's really hard to do without her.
Oh,
She would be right here. She would be right here. Remember when you pulled up and we were just both on the rocking chair and
okay. All right.
Hi, Auntie.
So right here, if she sell her mother's property, I wonder if she's going to use some of that money to help Trey out to pay J-Mo back. And I'm also wondering if that auntie has that money, because she looks like she got some kind of money. Okay, not saying that, you know, her looking like that means that she got that money that Ernestine mom found in that chicken coop. But somebody got to have it. Somebody said look in the canisters that's in there. So I don't know. It could be in the canisters. Let's see. You said, why not sell it? Mama don't need it no more, especially if you are struggling. And you said, I'm glad the aunt showed up while J-Mo is getting out, because y'all think that the aunt has the money, right? She may have it. I don't know. Because I don't know if they showed I don't know if they showed a scene like that. Okay. I don't know for sure. But like I said, she may have it, or either it may be in those canisters out there. I wish they would look in those canisters just to make sure. But if Ernestine is trying to sell her house, it's like I just said a few minutes ago, she may be selling the house to also help out Trey. Y'all ever thought about that? She could be selling it to help out Trey. And I mean, I can understand why she want to help him out. Okay. Because Trey is her man. Well, he was her man. And her mama is the one who took that money. And you know, when J-Mo gets out of jail, he is not going to be playing, because he probably already got some type of idea that Ernestine and Trey, they're fooling around. That's why Trey ass hung up that phone. Either he hung up that phone or he declined that call because he's fooling around with Ernestine, or he got that money, or it's a combination. They both got that money. This is what J-Mo is probably thinking. And they living, you know, like everything is okay. Plus, they didn't even waste time trying. They didn't even bother trying to go see him. And that's crazy too, because why wouldn't you go see your boy? And why wouldn't Ernestine go see her man? That's crazy. So when he gets out, there's going to be a lot of hell being raised. And I know that's right for sure. Okay? It probably is. Hey, Shakia, thank you so much for being here. Happy Blessed Wednesday. I think the aunt has the money. I wouldn't sell anything my mom left me. It's probably right under their nose. You said older people hide money in weird but obvious places. And I do, if I can remember. The mom told her about the money. Okay. And it probably is. It may be in those canisters, or either that aunt has it. Hey, Tina, thank you so much for being here. Or either that aunt has it. All right. So anyway, you know, I can't wait to see how this is going to play out. And I cannot wait. And I mean, I cannot wait till J-Mo gets out, because I know he's going to go off. Okay. On everything. I know that. Damn. I cannot do this. All these daggone horror stories coming up on my phone, y'all. Man. I mean, True Crime Tuesdays. I don't even have to look up anything. There's so much stuff be coming on my phone. It's ridiculous. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. I had to save that. So hold on, y'all. Shit, come on, these ads. Oh my gosh, these people are absolutely crazy. Let me get this story. Hold on, y'all, for a second. Let me get this story. All right. All right, well, I got to do this too. Hold on, one more second. I don't know what be coming up with all this stuff. Be coming on my phone as soon as I get online. Now, let me go to that next skit. I'm trying to see what I want to show next. All right, so we just did Trey and Ernestine, not Trey, but Ernestine and Jay and all that. Now, I want to save these two afterwards. Let's see. Let's go to Bethany and Laurie. Okay, Laurie just told his wife that he's going to Chicago. Now, a lot of people think he shouldn't tell his wife. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, for real, because Larry is married. I don't know why y'all keep on thinking Larry is not married to Bethany and he's married to Shara, Shara, whatever her name is. But he's not married to Shara. That marriage is over. So therefore, he does not have to tell her anything. All right. But he is married to Bethany. So therefore, when he does stuff, the right thing to do is to discuss it with your wife first. All right. And then go from there, because he is in a marriage, and legal wise, this is what he's supposed to do. And morally, he's supposed to do this as well. So I don't know what you guys are talking about when you say don't tell Bethany or whatever the case is. That's his wife. All right. How would you like your husband to not tell you something, but go and tell his ex-wife? You guys would be mad. So y'all act like, keep that same energy. Just because you don't like this woman, do what's right. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and watch this. I'm Brenda. No, not really, because our shit.
Well, after their work. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna head up to Chicago tomorrow.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Because this whole situation that Destiny got going on with these gangs and stuff, I feel like I need to go up there and deal with that.
That's not a good idea. I don't want you going up to Chicago.
Why not? I mean,
I don't want to argue with you. I'm just saying, I just don't think it's good. I think we need to stay here. I think they need to figure out their stuff there, and then.
Okay. Duchess is doing her best with Destiny.
Right.
And she's having a hard time with her.
Right.
Destiny's father is not in her.
But what's going to happen, and I mean this respectfully, of course, what's going to happen if you step in and you interfere with the situation?
But as a man who cares for Destiny and Duchess,
right,
I have to do something. I just can't sit back and let this girl's life just go downhill like
well, I don't want it to go downhill either, but I mean, maybe you could just do some talking from here. You can call her, give her some advice over the phone, versus going and making a trip up there to a dangerous city.
Okay, she's a young girl.
Yeah.
I mean, she's involved in a whole lot of stuff. She has no idea what she's getting involved with.
Yeah, I know.
Me as a man, go up there and at least try to convince her face to face.
But babe, the city is not safe. Chicago's a really, I mean, it's a great city to visit, but it's not a good city to live in. And you're going into.
But I don't care about the city. I care about her.
Right, but the military's there for a reason, and that means that you're walking into danger. And I don't.
But she's walking into danger. And if something happens to her, and I feel like I could have done something, it'll be on me.
Well, and I don't want anything to happen to her. But why do you have to physically be there? Why can't you just have those conversations and FaceTime her from here? And
because I want to see what's going on. I want to physically talk to her and sit in front of her and tell her what's going on. Let her know there's a male presence here who cares about you, and what you're doing right now. But to talk to her on the phone, she can just brush me off, not even answer the phone. If I show up, I can be there as a male presence and she can see me. If she don't have any positive male role models in her life right now, I want to be that. I have to do something to save this little girl's life before she ruins it.
But I mean, what makes you Superman? And I mean, I don't mean that rudely. I'm just,
It's not about being Superman, it's about being a man. She doesn't have a man in her life. And I feel like I'm the closest thing to a father she would have. So I want to go up there and deal with this before we lose her.
I don't think we're going to lose her. I think she's just going through a phase. She's a teenager. I think Duchess has got it handled, and I just don't see why you have to go up there. I mean, honestly, can we not just call her and have a conversation, give her some advice? Well, I'd be happy to do that with you, over the phone here.
If Duchess had it handled, she wouldn't join the game. I think Duchess needs some help. So I feel obligated to go up there and help her.
And you're not going to take no for an answer?
No, not on this one. I need to go up there and talk to this young lady. I mean, you can support me on this or
No,
not, but I'm doing it for the right reason.
I understand. I just don't. Okay. Okay. I don't want to fight.
Okay.
I don't want to fight.
No, it's not. I don't want to fight you. I just want to know what I got going on. So you have a good day at work, and we'll talk about it later.
I'm going to stop this right here, okay, even though it's getting ready to go off. The thing is that I can understand what Bethany is saying, and at the same time, I can definitely understand what Larry is saying, okay? I honestly feel like it's not Larry's actual obligation to go up there and talk to Destiny. He is not related to Destiny, okay, only through marriage. But at the same time, I do realize that Brooke is Destiny's cousin, and he was Shara's husband, and he probably still has a little connection there. So therefore, as a wife, I believe that Bethany should support him. Now, let's finish watching that.
Okay. Bye-bye. I'll talk to you next week.
All right.
Bye.
And I don't think that Bethany is feeling like this because she's trying to control this man. I believe she's actually worried. The thing about it, going up here, talking to Destiny, possibly talking to some of these gang people, you don't know what they may do. He can go up there and very well get unalive. You just don't know. For me, I probably wouldn't like it either. Okay, let's keep it real, because you can call on the phone and do FaceTime and not put yourself in immediate danger. But at the same time, I do understand why he feels like he needs to be there. I don't think it's his obligation, though. I don't agree with that. Okay, because he's not related to this girl or the family, only through marriage. He's not married to Shara anymore, period. So he's not obligated to do a daggone thing. He's only doing it because he feels like he's obligated, and just being, because that's his daughter's cousin. They hang together, and you really want the best for her, okay? But for people to say Bethany should be quiet, no, she shouldn't. She's his husband. Her husband. That's her husband, I mean. That's her husband. She's his wife. So she has every bit of right to say she doesn't agree with this or she does agree with this. However, I am glad that she went on and supported him anyway, even though deep down inside she doesn't want him to go, because you never know. He may go out there and get hurt or unalive. We don't know. Okay, you said I wouldn't care what J-Mo have to think, but J-Mo said he was using Stein. He said he didn't love her. That's what he told Melissa. So the thing is, if that's I remember you saying that before. So the thing is, if that's the way he is, and Ernestine has some type of feeling that he was still messing around with Melissa, then I don't even know why she's afraid. But she's probably more afraid for Trey than anything. The people that think Larry shouldn't tell Bethany anything, only people that ain't married or don't know how a marriage works, or they are married and their marriage is not going that great, or something, because that's weird. If you're married, how could you even say that the wife does not have a say-so? I'm still legally married. I'm separated, but I'm still legally married. And even with me being separated, we still ask each other certain things. You just don't go out and do stuff, okay? Point blank. If you want to do that, you shouldn't be married. Like I said before, I can understand him wanting to go there, okay, and play Captain Save a child. But the thing is, he really is not obligated to do that, like I said before, okay? He just feels like he is. Right, he's not related to them. You said, I can see Larry's point. It is written that it takes a village. It does take a village, but he does not have to be part of that village, okay, on everything. Sometimes you get yourself involved in situations and you end up becoming underneath that village, if you understand what I'm saying, especially when it comes to GANGs, okay? Now, the best case scenario, it can be that he goes there, talks to Destiny and the mom or whatever, even the boyfriend too, and bring Destiny back with him. But he still needs to make sure that it's okay with this woman right here, because that is his wife. You don't just bring a child back without talking to your partner. That'll be just like, me and mine are still together 100% like that. And I go and get one of my relatives' kids and bring them here, but don't discuss it with him. You don't do that when he does that. You discuss that with your partner, or you can be single. Then you don't have to worry about discussing it with anyone. Now, and also before he goes there, one thing that everybody's forgetting, he needs to call Destiny's mom to make sure she wants him to come there. Because sometimes people do not want you to be, interfering with their stuff. Plus, she didn't call and tell nobody. Destiny did. Y'all keep on forgetting that. She just told her daughter, don't be asking Brooke for no money because she doesn't want them talking about her. So I doubt she wanted them to know about this girl being in the G. If she wanted them to know, she would have told them herself. So therefore, I think Larry may be overstepping boundaries in the first place. Now, I did do a reaction video to this. Y'all can go check that out today too, see what I said there. But the thing is, I didn't even think about this. The mom may not want them to know, okay? Just like that money. Because she may be embarrassed and she may feel like she can handle that herself. The thing is, what the mom needs to do is go and talk to those boys because she knows them and tell them that Destiny really does not want to be in this G. So therefore, can y'all get her out of it? Okay. And then forbid her daughter to be hanging out with them. But her daughter is out of control. See, these are the things that y'all don't pay attention to, or you guys don't say nothing about because y'all don't like Bethany, which is crazy. All right. In the real world, people cannot just go, interfere in things. Okay. Because you can get yourself unalive. And me personally, I would probably go if it was my actual niece, and maybe so, even if it's not my actual niece, just because my child is related to the girl, I may talk to them, but I'm not going to talk to no G members. Okay. I'm not getting myself involved in all that. All right. Because in the real world, when you do stuff like that, you can end up getting people unalive. Okay. They don't care about, all this other stuff. They just start, shooting. So in the real world, I would do things a certain type of way. And hopefully even on these skits, he does it a certain type of way. Okay, or else Larry gonna be off the picture because they're gonna unalive Larry or whatever else. If it's a G like that, they don't appear to be a G like that, but looks are very deceiving. You said why not talk to Shara and brainstorm the idea of maybe moving Destiny in with her to get her out of Chicago? Y'all keep on forgetting one thing. You need to talk to the mother. Shara is not that girl's mother. Okay, they need to talk to Destiny's mom, Duchess. They need to talk to Duchess and see what Duchess is saying. Because Duchess may not want her daughter out there. Okay. And plus, Duchess don't want them to know about that. Because Duchess did not call anybody and tell them anything. We are going off of what Destiny called and told Brooke. Okay. Point blank. So you cannot be interfering in stuff if the mother does not want you interfering. Okay. She does not even have to open the damn door or anything else. And the girl haven't done anything illegal. So you can't call the police or anything else. She just said they put her in the G. Okay, she haven't went out and robbed nobody or did anything illegal. And I don't even know if the G does that type of stuff. We don't know anything about the G. Okay. So in the real world, and in skit world, you don't just get involved in stuff and don't know what the parent wants. But y'all, nobody said ask Duchess. You need to get everything okay with Duchess because Charlotte is not Destiny's mom. She's just Destiny's aunt. She don't pull no strings or anything. You need to talk to the mom. Brainstorm with the mom, Larry, you and Bethany. Bethany need to be quiet though, because I don't know if she likes Bethany. Okay, Bethany needs to just be quiet and let Larry brainstorm with Destiny's mom. Once Destiny's mom tells him, when he pops up without her knowing, it may be, a problem. Because I forgot all about that. Because like if somebody popped up to my house, right, and knowing about a situation going on here, and I didn't tell them, I'm going to be teed off. I'm going to be perfectly honest. First and foremost, my daughter or son is going to be in trouble. Because why are you calling all the way out to Georgia, telling them about our personal business? I can handle that up here. I don't need everybody to come out to be all up in my damn business, okay? So that's why Larry is jumping in G. He shouldn't be doing anything. I didn't even think about that. I need to go back and change that live because Duchess did not call him, okay? Point blank. And everybody is missing that. You don't go somewhere and get in and interfere in something you don't know what's going on. You see what happened to the boyfriend when he got himself involved. She don't like the boyfriend anyway. So what Duchess need to do, she need to take her daughter and herself and go to counseling. That's what she needs to do. Okay, and talk to someone there. But I don't even know if that girl would go because she's so, disrespectful and everything else negative that is plainly ridiculous. But she can make her. And hopefully, but don't push it too hard because you don't want her to run away and get closer to the, those kids. See, in my opinion, the girls should never be allowed to be out when they get dark anyway, walking all around, hanging out with these kids. You can look at them kids until they're not, all like, like they should be. Let's put it like that. So I wouldn't have, even if I did live in the projects, I wouldn't have allowed that anyway. I would have been putting my daughter in all types of little things, activities, so she wouldn't have enough time to do all of these things. But if the mom Duchess knows these boys and these girls, she needs to go up there and take her boyfriend with her and talk to them. That's what she needs to do. You really don't even need Larry, because I forgot. She didn't call Larry, and y'all must have forgot too. She didn't call Larry. Destiny called and told Brooke. If Brooke a little talking, but told her dad. Her dad then ran over there and told his wife. That's how that goes. Now he want to go out to Chicago, but haven't even got authorization from Duchess, which is crazy. Y'all can see how all of this plays out. You say can't help her. First of all, Jermaine, you need to get the authorization from her mom. Her mom didn't tell him anything. That's why you said brainstorm the idea. Well, if the mom did not call them and tell them anything, you can't brainstorm anything because you don't supposed to know. You see what I'm saying? She did not want them in her business. That's why she didn't call Shara, and that's why she certainly didn't call this dude right here, Larry. Okay? Right, when your aunt divorced her husband, it was like you divorced him as well. Because the thing is, you don't have anything else to do with the exes, the ex. Destiny mom came to pick up Destiny. Bethany and Destiny mom was nice to each other. Okay, that's good. So Bethany, listen, they shouldn't be doing anything right now. Now, granted, they can call, see, nobody even did this. They can call up Duchess as a team, Bethany and Laurie, and say, well, your daughter, Destiny called and told Brooke that she was in a G. We were just calling to check on her. That's the proper way you do it, okay? Do you need us to come out and talk to Destiny? And maybe, she can even come out here to get away from them kids. That's the way you do it, okay? And the boyfriend was speaking truth, but Destiny does not like him, and she was not listening. And like a lot of kids, she thinks she knows everything, and, she may find out the hard way, but I think the way I just said, that is the way it really should be done. Since Destiny called up Brooke and told her about it. So that's the excuse that Bethany and Larry has to call up Duchess and ask her about it. And then ask her, did she want them to come out to talk to Destiny? Or even if they didn't come out, do you want to send Destiny out here to be with her cousin? She can go to school out here and everything. That way she'll get away from the G. You see what I'm saying? That's the way it should have been done. Okay? Because the thing is, Duchess didn't tell her sister, and she certainly did not call them. So before Laurie pops up at her house, he needs to call her and tell her that's what happened and ask her if she wants him to come there. And Bethany can actually go, or Bethany can stay herself there because Brooke is there. Right, you just can't go talk to somebody's. Thank you, Shagia. These people don't be knowing. Okay, you just can't go talk to somebody's child. Okay, and like I just said, me being a parent for all these years, I know what I'm talking about anyway. You do have to talk to the mom first and let her know, that Destiny called Brooke and told. You don't just pop up to somebody's house, and I forgot all about that. Okay, you just don't do that. You have to get permission. Then you go from there. That's the correct way you do it. What's up, Marcus? Thank you so much for being here. Happy and blessed Wednesday to you. So you said, well, let the daughter get unalive on the streets. It wouldn't be my problem. If she trips because she's trying to help keep her daughter out the street, listen, Jermaine, it's not about her tripping. You don't just show up at people's doors, okay, talking about their daughter when they didn't call you. All right, period. Everybody, that's just the proper way you do it. I can go right online and ask chat GT or whatever you call it, the chat thing. And it will say the same thing. You just do not pop up at someone's house unannounced or anything and talk about their daughter joining a G and the mom didn't tell you. He should call Duchess first and let Duchess know that her daughter called his daughter and said that she was in a G. And then ask Duchess, can he come out there to talk to Destiny? And so if she said yes, then you go out there and talk to Destiny and the mom, all of them together, including the boyfriend. And then you could tell Destiny she can come out here to Georgia if her mom, okays this. She can finish school out there, just to get out of that, away from that G and out the, that. But at the same time, they still gonna have to talk to them gang members and get her out of that, because when she goes back home, she's gonna be back in it still. Okay. And she can't get unalive anywhere because they can go to Atlanta. Okay. If she's in a G like that, they can get on a plane and go out there. Yeah, his heart is good, but he still needs to ask permission. Listen, the only people that show up to your house without permission is DFACS, Department of Family and Children Service, to take your kids, okay? They don't have to have permission. But, oh yeah, I saw that. We're going to watch that too. Thanks, Alan. Is it Alan or Elaine? Because I keep on saying all these different things. They put Alan in the chat, so I'm thinking it's Alan. Okay? I think Larry and Shari should go together to bring Destiny back with them. I don't think Laurie and Shara needs to go anywhere together. That's ex-wife. Okay, that's a no-no. If anything, Laurie, Bethany, and Shara should go together. Okay, you don't send ex-wife with the husband. He's married to somebody else. Come on now, Marcus. We don't do that. Okay, because you're asking for a problem. Okay, you send all three of them together if they could get along and be grown. Or Laurie and Bethany can go. Okay, period. Shara can go on her own if she needs to. What is Shara going to do? She's just another woman. Okay, so that's why he's going, because he's a man. What is she going to do? She couldn't do much when she was there. Okay, she couldn't do much when she was there. Her daughter was outside running around at night with her cousin, so she's a dodo bird too. Okay, so she don't need to go. So who needs to go is Laurie, if anybody is going. And if Bethany wants to go, she can go with him, or she can stay her ass at home. Okay. But as long as he talks to Duchess first to get that authority to go there. You said, I have a cousin. His mom moved him from Houston to keep him out of trouble, but moved him with his uncle in what is that? Louisiana, I guess. And he got unalive in Louisiana. That's what I'm saying. They be following these kids, these G members. Yeah, but Shara don't need to go with this man. He's married to another woman. That's going to create problems. All right. Would you like your ex to go out of town? Would you like your wife to go out of town if you're married with her ex? Okay. Hold on, y'all. I got to take my stuff away. Hold on, y'all. I'm in here laughing because my ass is here getting ready. Hold on for 1 minute. This is the life you have to do if you try to do lives and you have to go to work. You have real things you have to do every day at the same time trying to do these lives. Okay, y'all. Don't forget the thumbs up. Thumbs up when you come here. I don't know how many thumbs ups I got. Let's see. Oh, yeah, let's get them up. Let's get them up. Let's get them up. Let's get them up. Okay, the thumbs up. You said Dutch is too busy frying chicken to know what's going on with her daughter. Oh, Los Angeles. Okay, I'm so slow. I'm out here in Los Angeles. Okay. Well, Shara should go and not Larry did. That's what I originally said, but I guess he feels like he needs to go. Okay, so that's why I said he can go. Because in all honesty, he should not be going. But you can't tell Laurie nothing. So he can go because you can't tell him anything. Bethany is not going to be able to tell him not to go. So she needs to be supportive and let her man go, period. But I just think he needs to do it the right way. Call Duchess up. He does not need Shara because Duchess didn't call nobody, okay? Her daughter called Destiny. So since her daughter called Destiny, Laurie can call her and ask her if he can come out to talk to Destiny, okay? And then if they decide together, along with this woman right here, his wife, he can bring Destiny back with him so she can finish school there, okay? That's how that should go. Because all these other ways, when he shows up and this woman does not know all the ATL knows about this situation, she's going to be mad at her daughter. Okay, because this is embarrassing. It's just like if one of my kids, it's something happened in my family one time, and my daughter called her older sister, and I had told her, you be calling your older sister, telling them anything that goes on in this household. Okay, so it's the same scenario. Maybe the mom does not want them to know. It's embarrassing. Maybe she feels like she can handle that. So therefore, since her daughter did call Brooke, and Laurie knows, this is why Laurie is handling it. He does not need to call Shara. Everybody does not need to know because he don't supposed to know. He needs to call Duchess, see if it's okay. Let her know that her daughter called his daughter and told. Okay, so now he's calling her to see if everything is okay. Does she need him to come out to talk to Destiny, and see what's going on? And then when he gets out there, that's when he can throw up the idea. He can come out here to ATL, and maybe get away from the people. But he still needs to go and talk to those G members to get her out of it because they'll follow her to ATL. Okay. And if it's a big organization like that, then they may have people in ATL as well. Okay. You just can't leave G's like that because they'll follow you and unalive your butt and your whole family. They will go to her house and unalive her mom while she's not even there to make her come back. You see what I'm saying? Now, in the real world, that's what some of them do. So you have to get out of that the right way, if you can even get out. Hey, Tiffany, thank you so much for being here. Happy and blessed Wednesday. Well, you know what? Probably so. Probably so. You said Jermaine and say hey back. You said, right, she can't even keep her daughter in check. Okay. Shit. And then, like I said, when she was there in, I forgot where they was at, in Chicago, Brooke was out there hanging out too. Okay. Brooke was out there hanging out at night. There's no way I would have let my daughter be out there at night. And my daughter's grown. I would still object to it because, things happen to girls. Just because people in the neighborhood, it doesn't mean some weirdo won't be driving through and just pull them in a damn car. Nobody is scared of no little girl or women. Okay. It'd be like 2 or 3 men sometime in a car and they would just jank your ass and put you in the car. It could be just one. He'll just jank your ass and pull you in the car and be gone. And the other little girl too. They're not scared because you're walking with 2 people. Come on now. You said Faith don't want any smoke with one arm. I know that's right. You said he thought he did. My bad. All right. So I just think it needs to be done the right way. If he wants to go out there and get himself unalive, if he wants to go out there, that's on him. You know what I'm saying? Because me personally, I don't know. I may still probably talk to the girl, maybe go out there, but I'm not talking to no G members. I'm sorry. You say, yeah, Faith don't know what Destiny can do. Hope does. Okay. Now, let's move along from that. Let me see if I got all those real quick. And then we're going to go to, hold on. Let me check to see first, y'all. Let's see. Kountry Wayne, let's make sure we check to make sure. They got a lot of skits, y'all. Now Brooke finna go off because she's stuck with Bethany. Okay, let's watch that real quick, okay? And then we're gonna look at cabin thing, and then we're gonna go to the main event. Okay, let me do this real quick. They can't even control this little girl right here. She gets on my daggone nerves, this little girl, because she's too smart mouth. And it's their fault, especially this woman right here. And this thing is her fault. Because like Jermaine said, Bethany is the one that's been raising, and we never looked at it like this chick, right? And yes, she changed a little bit when her mom came around. But honestly, this was probably already in her. And this is the person who raised her. Yep. Miss Bethany. She acts just like her stepmom. There we go.
Hey, Brooke.
Yeah.
Come on out here. Your mom's almost here.
I'm already ready.
Okay. You ready to go shopping?
You know I stay ready to go shopping.
I know you do. So I want to tell you something. I'll talk to you about something.
What did I do?
I didn't say you did anything,
Oh.
but it's based on what you told me last night.
It's not that serious.
It is that serious. I decided I'm gonna go to Chicago and see Destiny and see what's going on.
And how can you help?
I'm a man. I mean, you know, it's like I'm gonna go up there and see what's going on and get the tempo of what's happening. Why she decided to join the game.
You going up there? Where's Bethany gonna be?
Here, she'll stay home.
Where am I gonna be?
You're gonna be here with her.
Oh no! You're not leaving me here with her.
I mean, I'm not taking you with me.
You're right. I don't want to go up there either. But so where am I gonna go?
You can stay here with Bethany, and I could do something.
You're not gonna have me here with the warden for days.
You just came back.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. First of all, your mom took you up there because after you got in trouble with school.
Mm-hmm.
That was like a little vacation for you.
It was a vacation. I hated it.
Okay, well, you're not going like this. I'm not listening.
No, I don't want to go this time. I just don't want to be here with Bethany. So I guess going to Chicago, I guess that's better, huh? I guess I might as well go with you.
No, sweetie. I can't have you up there because I don't know what's going on with this gang situation. I don't want to be, out there in some dangerous stuff. I don't want to be looking at for you.
The thing about this little girl is too damn grown for me. I told y'all that before. Listen, I can understand she does not want to stay with Bethany, but she was staying with Bethany before her mom came in. And Larry can either take her with him, okay, which I don't think he should, or he can send her over her mom's house. But then again, if he sends her over there, then you got Shara in it. And again, Duchess did not call Shara, so she needs to stay her ass right there until her dad comes back. Because what is Bethany going to be doing besides running her damn mouth? And he needs to lay some rules down for Bethany, okay? And then his daughter can obviously call him. He's not going to be gone that damn long. Brooke is too grown, y'all. She's going to get what's coming to her being grown and smart at the mouth. What? If they do these skits right. They be walking around being disrespectful.
And looking out for her is just too much.
You always just try to put yourself in the middle or something. And we can all just stay at home.
That's your cousin.
Okay.
I've been knowing this little girl her whole life.
Okay.
I just want to see what's going on with her, okay?
No.
I'm not putting myself in a dangerous situation. She's already put herself in a dangerous situation. And one of us,
that's
me.
The hardest thing I have heard this girl say, even though it's not in her, what's the name to be saying this, okay, to her dad, but she's not grown, okay? If he will be putting herself in a situation, if she didn't tell him, she's the one who told her dad all about this, okay?
Don't do something about it. It can get worse.
Or we can mind our business and let Duchess handle it.
That's your cousin, is it not?
Yeah.
You love her.
Yeah.
It is our business.
How?
Because if something happens to her and one of us don't do anything about it.
Mind you, Duchess didn't call you. She didn't tell you. I'm the only person who knows. And you finna go up there like Superman and do something like.
Well, I don't even know if her mom knows.
I'm pretty sure she told her mom.
You pretty sure, but you're not for certain.
No.
Okay then. But even if she does know, what can Duchess do?
Be her mom. I don't know.
Be her mom. Okay. How's that been working out so far?
That's not our business.
You keep saying things not your business, but she makes it your business to tell you these things. You told me.
I'm her cousin.
Okay, I'm her uncle. And I want to go see what's going on.
Okay, you're gonna then y'all just always booking plane tickets and just not thinking about me or who I'm gonna be, where I'm gonna be, like who I'm staying with. Now I just said I gotta stay here with Bethany.
You'll be all right.
No, I'm not. You know how many days? It's gonna be just a long time, and that's just it's gonna be like a bunch of just bull crap. Just being here with. I just don't like
Listen. You'll be okay. Don't.
Is Mom already outside?
Yeah, I think she's pulling up or something. Look, I don't know if your mom knows or anything, but
I didn't tell her.
I didn't tell her either.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I got the little cousin code thing.
Yeah.
I'm
not telling her. That just probably told her.
Go.
Bethany should not be calling Shara, telling Shara anything. All right, because let me say this again: if Duchess did not call Shara, Bethany does not need to be calling her. Okay, don't be calling her. See, one thing that this little girl said is that they need to mind their business. That's why I said she needs to call Duchess. He needs to call Duchess up and ask Duchess, because if Duchess wanted them to know, Duchess would already call. And you see, Duchess, they haven't called anyone. She hasn't called anyone. So you'll see what's going to happen. She may be nice, but she may tell his ass off when he gets there. Duchess don't own Chicago. Hell, if he just goes up there and walks around, he'll bump into Destiny anywhere. She's running around up there with no supervision. He can go to Chicago all he wants to, but he does not need to go to her house. Nobody gives a damn about that. You know what I'm saying? Just don't go to her house, okay? It's just like if anybody came, hey, you can come out to LA all you want to, and don't knock on my damn door unless you call me up to ask me point blank. And that's the same way with that right there. You don't go to people's houses unannounced, okay, or anything else. You said cause Hope got beat up by Destiny, okay? Elena gets on my nerves. I know that's a trip too. If Destiny comes back to Atlanta, maybe she can teach Bethany how to make that hot dog breakfast. Probably so. Ugh. Jermaine, he don't own Chicago, but Duchess own her daughter. Duchess own her apartment, okay? She owns that for sure, okay? And she is her daughter's guardian, so therefore in the mom, so therefore she makes the rules, not Laurie or anybody else. If she says that Laurie can't talk to her daughter, then that's how it is, okay? Point blank. That's why he needs to call up there. I wouldn't say she's necessarily a bad parent, okay? She's doing the best, but she's just not a good parent, okay? I wouldn't say, because a lot of kids join DGs and they do have good parents. Sometimes, you know, kids just do stuff, but you would only know this if you were actually a parent. For real. Okay, sometimes kids do stuff. We need to get Destiny away from the mama birthday. The who? Boyfriend, okay. He wouldn't be in the middle of nothing if you wouldn't have opened your mouth. That's right. She should have kept it to herself. But if she felt like she needed to tell her dad, it's cool, because her dad needs to get on the phone, like I just said before, and call Duchess up, talk to her about it, and make sure he doesn't tell anybody else about it, because Duchess does not want them to know. Wait till Duchess finds out. Just wait. Brooke act like Bethany was bad. She wasn't bad when she was taking care of you. When you scamming mama was out being a thought. That's right. When a scamming mama was out doing the most and damn being incarcerated. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. She started doing all acting brand new once what's her name? Shara came back into the picture. You know what I'm saying? Shh. Maybe if Shara would have did what she needed to do and been a good wife, maybe she wouldn't have to worry about Bethany. Okay. I'll go anywhere I want, and when I get there, she better open that door. You heard? Okay, I'm going to make some Kool-Aid. Let me tell you something, Negro. Okay, she better do a damn thing. If you go somewhere where you are not wanted, dude, you would be standing your ass out there at that door just knocking, and I dare you to come through the door. All right? That's on everything. Now go make your Kool-Aid, and I hope it ain't great, ninja. Oh my God, you said she do not have to open that door for Larry. She sure doesn't. And I like to see Jermaine make her open the door. Or Larry. All right? Y'all be so crazy. Jermaine stinking butt. Go make your damn Kool-Aid. Okay? And I hope it ain't great. Oh my gosh. He done told y'all. He done told. Let me show this real quick. Man. Y'all don't forget, if y'all want to donate, you can donate using super sticker, super chat, Cash App donation at $ShadeStube, okay? Or you can do a membership for $4.99. I almost said $49 for $4.99 a month, okay? I knew this dude. Oh my God, these people talk too damn much. Oh, it's getting ready to be on now, y'all. Oh man, I gotta type this all the way. Hold on. Oh, I gotta type this all away. What happened? Okay, let's get the whole title. What happened with? Ain't nothing happened with Destiny yet. Let's see if I spell her name right. I know I typed it wrong. See, I told y'all this woman's sister did not call her. Now she needs to call her sister. And if you know what, if he didn't run and tell her, he was gonna run and tell him.
Hey.
Hey, Shara, how you doing?
Hey. I won't hold her too long. I'm just gonna go shopping. Make sure I
Okay.
gotta play those calls and stuff.
All right. Well,
See, when they go there together, somebody said Larry and Shara are heading to Chi-Town in a Dutchery deal. Right. And say they're gonna end up doing something. This is crazy. That's crazy, man. See, he's messing up his marriage all the way around. And I hope Bethany go ahead and divorce this dude. For real, for real.
At least help her get her mind off the things going on with Destiny and this gang thing she joined.
Gang? What you talking about? Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Did I hear you correctly?
Oh, you didn't know?
No. What are you talking about?
What are we snitching?
Right. He
So you knew?
your daddy talks too damn much. Just runs his damn mouth. This is why Bethany and Shara are into it, because he told Bethany stuff, and then Bethany talking ass trying to get back at Shara reveals it. I told you this dude talks too much. If y'all don't see this, then something ain't right.
I just found out too. I just told him. But he just
And you should have said shit either.
That's a big deal.
now he going to Chicago, leave me with the warden.
Really? Hold on. What did you just say? What's going on?
I walked into her room last night.
Mm,
I heard her and Destiny talking.
right.
Destiny told her that she joined the gang. Then she told me. And I assumed that you knew.
No, I didn't. Like, I'm confused on why my sister didn't call me.
She didn't call me either. She told me.
That's because Destiny called me like right after everything happened. She was just like letting me know.
Letting you know for what? You know what? I'm definitely got to call my sister because I'm confused on why y'all in the loop of everything, and I'm just totally out the loop when that's my sister.
He was supposed to be out the loop too, but he just keep running his mouth.
See, whoa. Listen, Char, I didn't keep out anything. I had no idea. You didn't know. She told me. So I thought Destiny told her mom up there, and that's where we are. I'm confused about it too. So I was planning on going up there to talk to the little girl. And
You
see where
going
her
up
head's at.
there?
Yeah.
So that's why you staying here with
Yeah, I
Big
told you to
Bertha?
leave me here with the warden.
I wasn't leaving her like that. Look, when she told me that Destiny was in the game,
Mhm.
I didn't like it. I just wanted to go up there and see what's going on. Talk to her, talk to Duchess, and see
Brooke,
if I
why
can do
you
something.
didn't call me?
Cause it wasn't everybody's business. I was
What you mean? This is something serious. Like, what you mean it's not everybody's business?
because like technically it's
You
just-
call me with everything else, Brooke. You could at least call me with that. Like, Chicago is very dangerous.
Mhm.
And for her to join a gang in Chicago with all this crazy mess,
Right.
like this is a whole nother level.
Oh, tell your mom what you told me about the whole cousin code thing.
Well, I told him not to call Duchess because like that would be portraying a cousin code.
A cousin, Brooke. Now,
Mhm.
what if something happened to her?
Well, I told him to like at least give it a day or two.
A day or two for what? Gangs don't wait. They will pow you. What do you mean?
He said, Papa.
See?
Ow.
Mm-hmm. Now,
No, look, Brooke. I'm serious. When it's involving something like that, especially in Chicago, you was there. You seen how crazy Chicago is?
Yeah, that's why I never go back.
That is wow. I'm appalled right now. I'm definitely about to call her because that has blown me.
well, I'm sorry. I thought you knew, but
No, I didn't know anything.
Okay.
I knew nothing. Like,
don't look at me. Y'all keeping secrets. Well, look, yeah, I'm planning on going up there and see what's going on. So,
that's
All right, Dad, go back it out.
Mm-mm.
Just continue to
you
rake it
be
out.
quiet because you should have told me.
you should have. All right.
Yeah,
well, look,
you should
y'all
have
have
definitely told me.
fun. I'll see y'all later, okay?
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Well, it ain't gonna take me too long. I'm gonna just run to these few stores and I'll get her back.
Okay.
But I'm definitely gonna call Duchess because that's crazy. And Brooke, you should have said
Okay. Think about it. Hopefully,
that's something serious.
she tells them not to come. Okay, she got it all under control, or they just tell her over the phone to send that girl there. Because the thing about it, everybody running and this man is running, telling everybody about this woman's business. I bet you she's gonna be mad. I bet. Let's see. Brooke just needs a down home butt whooping to get her back in order. She needs to be on a damn punishment. It's too big to get a butt whooping. I think Tamara gonna be the one to break Wayne's heart. Probably so. That's what I said. This is why Bethany be in her feelings, right? I mean, he should never run and tell. If her sister did not tell her, what makes him think he should have did it? These damn people talk too damn much. Goodness, just run and tell everybody. What? Okay. This is getting crazy. When Keisha congratulates Daly on the pregnancy. Okay. Let's go ahead now and switch to Cabin. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all get those thumbs up. Welcome to everybody who just came in. All right, let's go to do this one first. And then we're going to save Iman them for the last, okay? And that's going to be it for right now. Damn, I got to hurry up too. Let's see. When Keisha, I'll spell her name right when I be doing it. Keisha tells Cabin she think, wait a minute, hold on. This is a different one. Hold on. Let me go to the one where Cabin told, hold on. Let me go all the way back. Where is the one? No, where's the one that I just watched earlier when Cabin told Keisha that he was leaving? Okay, that was first. Okay, let's look at this one first. When Keisha tells Cabin she thinks Noelle may be pregnant. Hold on, let me see what that says. I know it says that may be pregnant. Damn. Already, there is no way that she would know she's pregnant after only these people crazy. Engaging with this dude one time the other day. There's no way. There is no way she would know. Okay. You can get that off of one time the first time, but you wouldn't know this quick. Let's go ahead.
Sorry, I just been, traveling and running a lot lately. It's just been a lot going on. And it seems like I'm gonna have to keep traveling.
Kevin, is this somebody else?
What?
Is there somebody else? All of a sudden now you're traveling and you got this secret little meeting or like what?
Okay, I'm traveling to expand, and nothing about my meeting is a secret.
Okay, whatever.
Okay? I mean, I talked to you every night when I was going to Florida. What's about?
That's fine. Actually, you know what? It's perfect because it'll give me more time to help Noelle with her planning.
It is perfect. But Noelle with her planning. What y'all planning?
I'm not planning anything. However, you didn't hear this from me, but I'm pretty sure Noelle is pregnant.
Why would you say something like that?
What do you mean? You're not shocked?
Why would you say she's pregnant?
Because when I was over to the house the other day, I needed a pad, and I wanted her purse to get it, and I saw a pregnancy test.
What do you mean?
Are you not surprised?
That don't mean she's pregnant. What do you mean surprised? A lot of people.
That mean her and Dana ain't doing it. Your boy finally got something. You gotta be happy.
Just because you got a pregnancy test?
Who walks around with a pregnancy test unless they think they're pregnant, Kelvin? And if you think you're pregnant, that means you doing what you're doing. That means she's not a virgin anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
True. I mean, but I don't think she ain't. Noelle ain't pregnant.
We'll find out. We'll definitely be finding out because she had that test.
Noelle is not pregnant. You can trust me on that.
Why would you know?
Because you can tell.
How can you tell?
My cousin told me actually that when women get pregnant, like their nose and stuff swell up.
Yeah, but that's not. She's probably 2 days pregnant. That's like later on in the pregnancy.
I don't know. She didn't give me no timeline, but I don't know. She done lost weight.
50-50,
she done lost weight. She ain't pregnant.
Yeah, but sometimes it happens in the beginning of pregnancy. She only 5 hours pregnant if she's pregnant. Okay, so it's not like.
Okay.
I was like, oh, when I saw it, but don't say nothing because she ain't said nothing yet. So, I'll be a big business.
Yeah, let's just let's not repeat this to anybody. Let's not repeat this to anybody.
Well, I'm sure she told that, but don't say.
Yeah, but we just saying we ain't gonna tell that. We just gonna act like we don't know. Sorry, I just
background. It's cool. Okay, so the thing about it, you cannot tell if somebody is pregnant 2 days after they conceive. All right, I don't know where they getting this from. What do y'all think? Let's go over here real quick. let's go back. You said, Laurie, step back and let Shara handle it. Destiny is her blood, not Larry. Right. Keisha gonna be the one to crack the code on Calvin and Noel. She sure is. Keisha wouldn't know anything if she wasn't in Noel's purse. Right. Maybe Dalen got Noel pregnant by her awesome jawsome. Right. Calvin and Noel make themselves look guilty. Calvin is lame SF. He sure is. Okay. Now let's go to the part where Calvin tells Keisha he's got to leave town. Okay. Let's see. Now let's look at this.
I know. You got a green one? Tell us that. Do you have a green?
What happened?
I want a green one.
Why you didn't get one? You might need to do it again.
Wow, you selfish.
That's what you call
You
it.
wouldn't get your girl?
That's what you call it.
Wow.
You like using that girl word in people's face when it's convenient for you, don't you?
It's always convenient.
Okay. Fair enough.
Whatever.
Anyway, I want to talk to you about something.
Okay. About what?
Remember when I told you I was going to be doing a lot more traveling and stuff like that? So it's probably going to be more than just traveling.
Okay, what does that mean?
Like, I'm probably going to have to be down in Florida almost full time sometimes.
So you're moving to Florida, is what you're saying.
I mean, it's not like I won't be here. I'll still be here, you know what I mean? But I'm just trying to expand there, you know?
When will you be here if you're moving there, Kelvin?
Like in between time, you know? And I was just wondering maybe, you know, I don't know.
I gotta be honest, Kelvin, I can't do long distance. You said that I want to be exclusive. You put the title on it, all the things, but I did not know that you were going to be moving to a whole nother state. That's not for me.
I mean, sometimes you don't really know what's for you until you kind of step out there.
No, I know long distance is not for me. I know that I want to build something real. I know that I need my person to be here, to be around. And I know now that you're not actually going to be here.
Fair enough. I just thought maybe we could, you know, connect still.
Connect still. That sounds like, hey girl, let's hang out from time to time. That's what I mean. But long distance is like we can't build something real, Kelvin. I appreciate
think
you
they're-
telling me that.
I feel it.
See what else we can find here.
Yeah. But why don't you think about what I said a little bit? And maybe it might be something you can, you know, look forward to changing in your heart a little bit. Stop having such a tough experience.
It's not a tough experience. Long distance doesn't work.
Says who? You feel like you got it?
I know. You got a green one?
Oh,
Tell us. Do you have a green?
what happened?
I want a green one.
So a lot of people say Calvin is running. I don't know if he's running because he already knows that this girl is not pregnant. Okay. He already knows. They already took the pregnancy test. You know, unless she did some trickery there. But yeah, he already knows. So why would he be running? So I don't know. Noelle may be pregnant though and pretending. So we just don't know. She's such a liar. She might not even really have taken it. She may have had somebody else pee on the stick and paid them knowing her. But we will see. You know, we will see. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the next skit, you guys, and then we'll go on to the other one. So I did look up the pregnancy thing. You cannot. It takes a week or two to show up. Okay, that you're pregnant. You can have tender. Your BREAST could get tender and things like that. But that's not like 100% clue for being pregnant. You have to take a pregnancy test, and usually after 2 weeks. So there is no way she would be getting that test for no daily because they just did something, a couple of days ago. Okay, period. So that alone can tell that she's not pregnant by him. Okay. Now let's go back over here to this. So then, let's see. Hold on. When Keisha congratulated Dalen on the pregnancy test. Because these people talk too much for me. And if Dalen is smart, he would know there is no way a chick would know that quick that she's pregnant. Your body doesn't even know really yet, okay? These people talk too much. Who is that doing that? Yeah, he was doing that earlier. That's him. Okay.
Keisha, please take your shoes off when you're walking in my house.
My feet first if you move in this house. Take your shoes off.
First of all, at least I have floors.
Oh,
to mop.
For me to not have floors, you always knocking on my door at my place.
That's how you feel?
Well, I'm mad at my business, yes. I just came up here to get the lights.
And I hear you.
Thank you.
They are downstairs still, and I have to go down there and get them.
You didn't disassemble that little janky, that little ratchet, that little knockoff winter wonderland.
So
it looked like a little snow cone.
Why are you so bitter?
I'm not bitter at all. I'm just wondering why you didn't sell no tickets to that prom. Where were they guests?
I knew we should not have invited you.
We had no photographer. I'm glad I got a chance to go to prom because it was a lit. Because that right there, great job.
Anything else? Her.
Also, congratulations.
On what? You just said the prom was whack. I thought it was
not
successful.
On that prom. Definitely not on that prom. That prom was not quite as black as my surprise party, but it was very close.
And congratulations on what?
The pregnancy test.
What pregnancy
My
test?
boy out here getting some, y'all. Welcome to adulthood.
What are you talking about?
The pregnancy test. I went in Noel's purse. I had one the other day. I was getting a pad. Women have a thing called a vagina. Oh, you know now. Now you get some. Okay.
Oh, you dropped your litter?
I went to get a pad out of her purse and I saw the pregnancy test. And I was like, I actually just got on the phone with her on the way over here.
And what did she say?
Well, she hasn't taken it yet, so we're not sure. But either way, congratulations on the fact that you hitting it.
That is so childish of her.
What? How long y'all had sex?
No.
How quickly you
To think that a test would show that you're pregnant that fast.
I mean, yeah, it would take probably like 2 to 3 weeks.
Some weeks.
Test results.
Right, exactly. Like, why would she think that? That's some virgin mentality for sure.
Oh, so you ain't so you ain't been hitting it for that long, but I don't know. I noticed that she had a test and asked about it. She's gonna take it. I'm just happy. I'm surprised your lineup ain't changed since you've been getting something. I thought you'd have been dressing different, everything.
I am not going to allow you or your bad breath to ruin this moment for me. I just think it's dope that she would even consider having kids.
Y'all so goofy. You ain't never met a girl mom and you want to have a kid.
I would love to have 1 or 2. I know you typically, your kind, you have 6 or 8 at a time. That's what y'all usually have. But I'm just saying.
Your kind don't have nothing.
Oh, wow.
Golly.
Hater. I just want you to be as happy as me and my
baby.
baby.
You want to be a baby mama so bad. Anyway, it's fine. Get the lights.
I got
Actually, you know what? Can I ask you a serious question? On a serious note.
Sure, Keisha.
Do you think Kelvin maybe has somebody else in his life?
I hope so.
Okay. I noticed that he's out of town a lot, and he's saying now he's going to be gone to Florida, and I'm just wondering if there's something else going on.
Nah, I don't think so. He probably has a lot going on. Look, Keisha, I know I talk about you a lot. A lot. And every time I look at you, it's just more things for me to talk about.
Yeah, Mira.
But you dope, man. You're funny. You're beautiful. You're supportive. All that stuff, man. Why would Kelvin walk out on that? Kelvin ain't dumb. He's not dumb. He got him a good one and he knows it. So don't even worry about it, man. Thought your ass have friends.
Next time I blaze you, don't get to crying when you ain't got no comebacks.
Keisha, please take your shoes off when you walking in my house.
Oh, you ain't. My peace force says you moved in this house. Take your shoes
So
off.
do y'all think that not Calvin? Dalen.
Oh, for me to not have doors, you always knocking on my door at my place.
Wait.
That's how you feel?
Well,
Do y'all think Dalen likes Keisha? Because the way he just said that. Hold on, let me see what y'all saying over here. Hey, Nate, the great podcast. Thank you so much for being here. And happy and blessed Wednesday to you. Do y'all think, like I said, that Dalen still likes Keisha somehow? And blessings to you too. You said Brittany just had a birthday. Really? Noelle was live at late night on Dante Reviews. Okay. Why he just don't take Keisha with him? Because I don't think he's all that serious with Keisha. Just break up and take Noelle with him. Right. Take her with him. Okay. You know Noelle poured water on the stick. Probably so. When do we get to, I would think if you pour water on it though, nothing would come up. When do we get to Shayla? That's what everybody wants to see. Shayla does not have a skit. These two have great chemistry. They sure do. At that last part, the way he said that, let me see how he was saying that right there. Let me see that real quick. I know y'all hate this, but I'm ready to see.
And every time I look at you, it's just more things for me to talk about.
Yeah, Mira.
But you dope, man. You're funny. You're beautiful. You're supportive. All that stuff, man. Why would Kelvin walk out on that? Kelvin ain't dumb.
Yeah, they need to get together. You can clearly see that it's something more there. You can see that. I knew that's what I was hearing from the bathroom. Okay, that's why I wanted to look at that again. So I don't know how their skit is going to play out, but these two need to get together, and he needs to leave Noelle lying skanky, but alone. All right, and I don't even know if Kevin really wants Noelle or what, but he needs to leave her alone. Okay, and if she's still lying about a pregnancy, she's actually pregnant, so therefore she lied to Kevin and Dalen. Shit, I wouldn't. Neither one of them should be talking to her, but that's plainly ridiculous. All right, I do too. That's why he tried to make it all, like friend like thing when he was talking, because he was getting serious there for a minute. Okay, all right, yeah, Pam and Martin, you're right. That's what they remind us of. Sometimes good friends make great couples, right? Sometimes. Yep. All right. So let's go ahead and go on to the next skit, you guys. And that one, we finished with these two. And I'll show Rone and all that later on tonight because I got to get out of here. But right now we're going to go to y'all favorite people. And Shayla is not in the skit today, okay? Mr. Jermaine. So let's go to when Delicia opens up to Iman. I am going to play wrong because I got it up there. I didn't realize I got it up there. I'll play it in a minute. Let me go ahead and do this one first. Man. So her daughter is not grown. She's in school. Okay. Let's clarify that today. I hate when they put these lines here. So let's do it on this one.
So I hope it wasn't too much gray. I know you love gray, but I got pops of color.
That's dope.
Okay.
That's dope.
Yeah. I looked at your page. You did wear a lot of gray. So, all right. Now, I'm so embarrassed. I know I hyped myself up being this amazing stylist, but we made a mistake. We made a mistake. I'm so embarrassed.
What was the bow tie?
Yes, my assistant. So we had some confusion with another client, and my assistant got the wrong side.
Oh,
I normally double check it, but it's been a lot going on. I have a lot. I'm overwhelmed with my daughter and her school and calling me. She dropped a grade. I'm like, oh, I'm trying to work and be mom at the same time. It is a struggle.
You overwhelmed?
A little bit, but I cannot complain. I love my job. I love what I do. It's just trying to be back and forth from here to Miami is starting to weigh on me, you know, and not keeping up with her school. I'm like, what in the world? But it's all good. I can't complain. You know how it is being a parent.
I do.
Yeah. How do you juggle and handle it?
I do everything I can for my kids, but I definitely get what you're saying. Like, it seems like the harder you work, the less you get to see them. And then you want to get them all that stuff so that they can smile and everything.
Yes.
But sometimes you feel like it might just be better to be with them all day.
I
And get to
wish.
experience things with them all day. Welcome to the life of a man.
The life of a man. I don't want to be a man.
I think all single women, like, after a while, they get like a little glimpse of like what it's like to feel like the dude. And you start realizing, man, that sometimes that time that you want, like, he just at work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you gotta like trust in that. You know what I mean? But I try to stay fair, keep my eyes open. But I think my daughters are a good North Star. That's for everybody though. Your kids, you got kids, make the kids your North Star.
That's a good point. Yeah. She's my best friend and I want the best for her. So I'm like trying to make things happen, but it's a struggle. But
You gonna make them happen.
yeah.
Glad we working together. We can make things happen.
I hope I don't make any more errors like this. I am.
No, just now you know in advance, 14, tell your assistant, you know what I'm saying, I'm 14. I sometimes could wear 46.5, 47 though.
Okay, all right. I know you're not my therapist, but I appreciate the conversation. But yeah, so let me know. Try this on for me and let me know how it works out. We're gonna make it happen.
Just figure it out. I got a bunch of shoes, so I just try.
Oh, well, she's gonna bring the other one, so no worries.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah, maybe you can show them who's right then.
Yeah, my girl's right.
You there? I like this number. Let's try this number.
So I hope it wasn't too much gray. I know you love gray, but I got pops of color.
Okay, so what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think they're getting close and she's opening up to him and all types of things? Okay. Now I'm not going to be talking about like them together and all this stuff because he's still in a relationship with Miss Shayla. Okay, I don't like that cheating and stuff. Okay, I mean they do have chemistry. I will say that, but we'll just when you break up with Shayla, then we'll go from there. Okay, when he breaks up with this chick, he needs to go ahead and break up with her. She all happy about her house. She in there right now, decorating her house, fixing it up. When she comes back, her whole house is going to be furnished, and she's going to be walking around talking about Iman, and he's going to break it down to her and let her know he does not want her anymore. And wait till she be tripping. Let's see. You said Noelle needs to be back with Carter. If she's still into women, not yet. You know what would be funny if they bring Iman ex-wife to the skits? It would be a mess. They should. Iman like those surgically made up women and not natural. He sure does. Okay. So they have to go back in there and keep on getting their breasts redone or reconditioned or whatever you call it in their butts too, and whatever else surgery they have. You know, you have to. This is like when you start exercising. Okay. Like when you do special exercise for your face, with certain body parts and stuff, you have to do those things for the rest of your life, or else it just goes. Okay. So I'm thinking with the except with the exercise, you can take off a couple of days and things like that, but if you just stop, it just goes. And I'm thinking the same thing happens when you get surgical stuff, but it probably just go quicker. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you do facial exercises to reduce wrinkles and things like that, if you stop doing them for enough time, I bet you those wrinkles come. You know what I'm saying? So, I can imagine, like I said, how the surgery itself does. You have to keep on going to get touch-ups. Let me see. Am I telling the truth here? Let's look that up real quick, because I like to see if I'm right. When you get a breast augmentation, do you need to go back and get a touch-up every so often? And how often? Let's see. They say you don't have to do it every few years, but you do need to see your surgeon for regular follow-up appointments, which become yearly after the initial healing period. And you may require additional MRIs or ultrasounds. Replacement of implants is only needed if there is a problem like a rupture, capsular contracture, which is hardening, or if you want a change in the size or shape. Many implants last for many years, though a revision surgery may be needed for about 1 out of 5 patients after 10 years. So like I just said, you do have to go back. They always try to beat around the bush. You do have to go back and end up doing something, whether it's later on or whatever the case is. All right, after about 10 years for 1 out of 5 patients, okay? Or if they get hard or they rupture or anything like that, period. Let me ask another question. If you get a breast augmentation, is there something you need to do to your breasts every day to keep them good? Hey man, I made a mistake and got off the damn thing. They just say daily care can help. The same thing you do to your real ones. You moisturize the skin, wear a supportive bra. And you can massage them just like you do your regular ones, but they say only after your surgeon gives you approval. But with your real chest, you can massage them every day, to keep them rejuvenated and things like that, especially as you get older, a massage in that area. Okay? And you definitely put moisturizer, use sunscreen. So they say sometimes they recommend you to do the massaging, the soft one, to stop them from getting hard. Or, but they have to clear that, okay? So it's the same, almost the same thing as if you have real ones. A little bit more little things, but not like, like we thought. You know what I'm saying? Now let's look at the butt stuff. If you get a butt, what do you call it? What do you call that? A butt augmentation? I don't know what you call that. Let me see. If you get your butt done, to make it bigger. Hold on, let me see. If you get your butt done to make it bigger, what do you need to do each day? Let me see if they can answer that question. They don't know what I'm talking about. If you get a butt augmentation, what are the things you need to do? This is after you get the surgery, but what do you need to do every day? Let me see. Let me put after you heal. Okay, let me put it up like this. You just basically do the same thing. Maintain a healthy, protein-rich diet. Stay hydrated. And you wear a compression garment as advised by your surgeon. And you cannot put direct pressure on the area. But you can do, exercises, and all that. And I guess you only wear that compression garment for 6 to 8 weeks, okay? And I asked them, I said, after. So let's see the maintaining what you do. Because this, I know they don't be answering the questions all the way. Let's see. Because I always wanted to know. Let's just see. So everybody can stop guessing. You can sit on your butt directly after the first few weeks, okay? So, I mean, I guess after you get it done, it heals. It's just like a regular behind. All right, but do you have to go back and get it reshaping or anything? I wonder. Let's see. With the butt augmentation, do you have to go back to get it reshaping after years of having it done? Yeah, you can get a touch up or you can get a revision, you know, because they said because of natural aging and body changing, like when your weight goes up and down, they said they can last a decade or more. And BBLs are semi-permanent. Maintaining a stable weight and healthy lifestyle is crucial to keep your results looking their best for as long as possible. So they last a long time, but you do have to go back in there and get them, you know, revised, if you want to put it like that, or touched up, especially if you start losing weight, gaining weight, or if you have kids, or as you start aging. And that's the stuff that I wanted to know, because I know you have to go back and they get it. I just know you do. So they say your body will still change shape in age, which can affect that butt over time. So you still got to do those exercises, and you got to go back in there and let them shape it up and things like that. And so for me, I would never be able to do it because I would just basically, you know, do exercises. Because again, if you stop them exercises, you know, it doesn't happen like overnight, but eventually you lose that shape, you know, that round shape that you want to get and stuff behind there, and keep it lift up, especially as you start aging. If you stop doing those exercises for a while, everything goes. Okay, the same thing with that problem. The same thing, you probably still got to still do exercises. Can't be going up and down on weight, and you got to go in there and get them, you know, get it revised or whatever you call it. I think I said revised, revision, you know, after some years, especially when you start aging, just like with the chest. Okay. Hey, Nancy, thank you so much for being here. Happy Blessed Wednesday. So now we know. You know, let me ask one more question, because y'all be saying butt things stink. Does butt augmentation stink? Well, after you get the augmentation, the odor can happen, but it's only temporary. Okay. You just got to follow your surgeon's instructions for hygiene. And the reason why it smells is because of the fluid that drains, sweat and bacteria. Okay. That's when you first get it. And if that keeps on happening, you need to go back to the doctor, because that means you have an infection. Okay. So all these little things going on about people butt stink and stuff with augmentation is not true unless they got some type of infection. The same thing with a woman's body, period. If she gets an infection, it may smell different in that area. Okay. So they said practice strict hygiene. Okay. That's when you first get that surgery done. You need to change your dressing and your underwear, stay hydrated, use gentle products, and then attend your follow-up appointments. So that's why if you get butt augmentation or breast augmentation, you should get it done at a real place and not be trying to go out of country and try to get it for $59.99 and things like that. If you're going to get that stuff done, you should also make it proportion to your body, your size, and stuff like that. Because if you get everything done proportion to your size, it just looks better. It looks more natural. It does not look like a diaper back there when you put on pants for some people, you know. So when you get it all like overly done, it looks weird. You know what I'm saying? When your breast is bigger than your damn whole body, your rib cage looks like it's not even supporting it. It's like two balls sitting there. You know, just like on your butt. When you get it overly done, it looks like two basketballs sitting back there. When you turn around from the back or you look at your side from the front, it just looks weird. You know, especially when you turn around from the back. I think everything should be evenly proportioned. You can make it a little big, you know, because you want to, you know, show the butt, you know, just like the chest a little bit, but I don't think it should be like overly done, especially if you're not a big woman. If you're like big, then maybe you can get it bigger. But if you're like small, it looks tripped out to me. But anyway, that was a little thing on breast augmentation and butt augmentation. So now we know, now we can stop saying all this weird stuff and things like that. Okay, point blank. And it's safe, but it's not 100% safe, like with any surgery. And I think it's a little bit more risky because you're putting a foreign product in your body. All right, point blank. But the saline is more safer than what they used to use. I think that's called saline. And then with the butt augmentation, they can use fat from your body from other places. Like if you got a big stomach, they make and take that fat from there and put it back there. I don't know how long that lasts. I think the other stuff, I don't know what they use. Let me see. What do they use for butt augmentation? I think they use saline. I'm not sure. So they can use fat transfer, like I just said, or they can do silicone. They don't use saline back there. They use silicone, okay, prosthetics. Or they can use, I didn't know they could do this, non-surgical options include, oh wow, derma fillers like sculpture, or I'm not, you say this, radies. Also, this adds volume and stimulate collagen. So I tell you what, if you want your butt done, but you don't want to get the actual surgery, okay? And now I don't know how safe this is. You can get, I didn't know they had this. You can get a dermal filler like sculpture, SCULPTRA, or you can get RADIESSE. They're injected to add volume and stimulate collagen. I did not know they do that. Let me see what that is. So it can increase the volume, okay, with the sculpture. Or the other one is a calcium hydroxylapatite based filler that provides immediate volume while also stimulating collagen production for a longer term lift and more defined contour. I did not know they had this. Look at this. How you say this? Hyaluronic acid fillers. It can add temporary volume. So if you want more long-term volume, you can use the RADIESSE or the SCULPTRA. Y'all thinking about getting this. No, I'm just joking. Oh my God, I am so stupid. Okay, let's see. Now these are unapproved. Some of those are unapproved silicone and they are dangerous and not recommended. So this always ensure any procedure is performed by a qualified medical professional. So that's where you would get me at. You know what I'm saying? There's no way, But for women who likes to do this and they think they need their butt bigger, just make sure you get it done by a trained professional that they've had other patients. You check that out, you do a reference check and all that, and go for it. I didn't know they had these other things though. Damn, they are really getting what's the name now? Gosh, I need to keep this page because I didn't even know this. That's tripped out. I did not know they had non-surgical that. So that's what they be talking about when I be passing by this place, and it says that I didn't know what they were talking about. So then they got a vacuum butt lift. Okay, it lasts 6 months. Y'all, what is up with all this stuff they got, man? And damn, they got all this different stuff. Let me see how much listen, that hold on. The fillers can range from 5,000 to 10,000. So that erases a lot of people right there. Okay, but that BBL is 8,000 to 15,000. So I would actually, if I was doing something like that, I would do the 5,000 to 10,000 the fillers. But the only thing about all this stuff, all this foreign stuff going into your body, man, just to make yourself look better, when you can just simply, if you got a butt to work with, you can actually do exercises. You know what I'm saying? Because, it works. I mean, for real, it does. And you don't have to worry. I guess when you get that injections, you probably still have to, do certain things, but you don't have to do the things that they do with the regular one. Because like with the regular, they be doing some kind of deep massage and shit. That shit look like it hurt. I don't know how these people be going through all that. The same thing with the breasts. You know what I'm saying? They be going through a lot. So anyway, y'all, let me get back on this. This is a trip. I did not know, for real. I did not know they had these non-surgical things, man. These people be doing the most, man. Unaliving people slowly. And all this stuff inside their bodies. Y'all better stop being lazy. If you got some kind of butt to work with, you better get out there and do all these different damn squats. They do work. Okay, Shay's body look pretty decent. Let's do those squats, different type of squats. Eat good, and just do them exercises. You can, with certain exercises that make it round like it's supposed to be, lifted up, add volume. All right, and then eating. All right, same thing with the chest. You can't really make the chest bigger, but it can lift up and appear to be, bigger and stuff like that. If you eat, it may get bigger, because I have seen people who have like flat chests and they be eating and stuff, and as they get older, their chests get bigger. So it's a trip. But anyway, I don't know about that surgery stuff or the injections, but it is what it is. So now we know. Okay. Y'all know I like talking about medical stuff all the time. I was going to be a pediatrician, okay? She sure can. Amber can dress her ass off, okay? That's another thing I like fashion. She can dress her butt off, and I like interior decorating, okay? That girl can dress, all right? You said since Anthony made Amber sell the club, maybe he can finally help Amber to start her own record label. I doubt it, because he wants her to be at home. You know, he's jealous. Oh, let me see what y'all arguing about up here. Hold on. Hold on, let's go back. Oh my God. You say I think Dana like Keisha, right? Okay, we already looked at that. Okay. You know what would be funny if they bring, okay, yeah, that would be funny, right? We already talked about that. Okay. He's trying to win her over with money, right? Most people can't be won over. They can be won over with money. But I don't think she would do Shayla like that. We'll see. Probably not intentionally. I think she's going to turn him down. I think Shayla going to end up with. I hope she does. I really do. Shayla needs to start a hotline on side chicks that might be a good job for her. That's right. Shayla haters. We hate because we don't care for whores. Okay, Jermaine? Since Anthony made Amber sell the club, maybe he can finally help Amber to start her own record label. Or maybe even become a silent partner for D. I don't know about that, with D. And then again, because Anthony's going to be jealous of D. Okay? Amber, and then he may be trying to hit on Amber too. Amber needs to start her own boutique. She sure does. Or a shoe store. Nancy B, happy and blessed Wednesday. Thanks for being here. Yep. You was going to have a breast reduction back in the day, but you changed your mind. My sister had one. Delicia is going to cheat with Iman. I think so. Shayla Carmen is coming. I don't think Delicia is not going to talk to Iman. I think she is. She took that damn money. They already crossed the line when she took that damn extra money. And he told her to keep it a secret. And if she keeps that a secret, she's already crossing the line. Okay? Nancy, I don't think she took them. She did. I think, yeah, she took it. We'll see in the next skit. I think Keisha Daly gonna cross the line too. I hope so. No, I'm just playing. When he break up with Noelle, he needs to, okay? They're getting close. She took that money. Yeah, she sure did. No, she got it. Iman and Delicia has more in common. What, Nancy? Yeah, they got that in common for sure. Technology is a business, sure is. They said the BBLs thing. We just went over that. We said that it doesn't. Only after when you initially get the surgery, it smells because of the drainage and things of that nature. But after everything is healed, and if you take proper care of that incision and things, it shouldn't stink. It's just like when you go get any other surgery. If you do not take care of it, it will stink. Let me tell y'all something gross. A long time ago, when I had my oldest daughter here, Jade, I had to get incision in my behind back there, right? And they had to put what do you call that, iodine gauze inside the incision, right? And that thing was draining the whole time, but I kept myself clean. But I used to smell that, and I'm just guessing that's what that BBL smells like when you first get it because of the drainage and pus and things like that. Y'all, that was the most nastiest thing in my life. I was actually pregnant when all that happened. I had got I forgot what you call that, a cyst thing I got from being pregnant and stuff. And they had to drain that and shit. And they actually did an incision right there in that area, and they drained it. That shit hurt like hell. But the most thing that hurt is when my soon-to-be ex had to put that iodine gauze in that daggone incision back there in the glutes area and stuff. And that was a hot ass mess. Because I'm gonna tell you straight up, I don't think that I could have did that if it was, him. Because for one thing, I just don't think I could have did it. But that hurt like hell. I'll never forget that pain of that iodine gauze in that area. And you do that so that it wasn't a cyst, it was like a ball type thing, so it won't return. Okay, that was way back in 1999, and it hasn't returned back yet. So yeah, so that iodine inside that incision actually worked. Okay, but that was some painful shit. But if I wasn't taking care of that properly, it would have smelled. Okay, and I'm thinking that a BBL is somewhat similar. They make an incision, to put those implants there, right? Or inject that fat. Okay, so that area has to heal and it's going to drain the blood and things like that, fluid. And so that is probably, that smells. It's like when you get a blister or a boil and you drain, that drains. It smells, not all the time. If it's infected, it smells. But some incisions smell a little bit anyway. Okay, it's going to have some type of smell. It shouldn't be like a hardcore smell, because then that would probably mean you got an infection. Okay, same thing with that BBL. It probably has some sort of smell, but if you got an infection, it would be more intense. Just like with that thing I had back there, I had some smell, but nothing intense because it never got infected because I took care of it. So I'm thinking a BBL is probably somewhat similar. I don't know how they get those though, because that damn thing I got, it was like getting a BBL. You put the gauze up in there, right? With iodine on it, okay? Shit, keeping it in there. I think that thing had to stay in there, yeah, because he had to change that every day, like 2 times a day. Man, I commend him for doing that, man. Because I'm gonna tell you straight up, I could have did. I really couldn't have. Damn, that was the most painful shit I have ever experienced in my life. Sticking the iodine gauze up your ass. It was in my cheeks, Good thing I got some ass, because man, if it was flat, I am so damn stupid, y'all. But anyway, that shit hurt like hell. Good thing I was young as hell, because if I was older, you know how some people have babies when they get older, man, I would have passed out. Shit. Y'all don't know, having babies, man, that is one of the most horrific experiences. Just think about it. You pushing a baby out, man. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. Ugh. And especially when you have them all natural, vaginal, man. I needed to smoke some of that then. Anyway, so I'm guessing that the BBL only smells a little bit then, or it smells a lot if the area is infected. All right. So don't be listening to them when they be saying those BBL stink. They only stink initially a little bit, okay? Unless that woman just stinks. Her stuff probably just stinks, you know what I'm saying? So, it be smelling like a damn aquarium that needs to be cleaned. One time I said by this woman, right? Let me stop. Oh my God. That's what she smelled like, man. And I was like, I had to get up because I'm like, what in the hell? Can you smell yourself, lady? Can you smell yourself? Damn, I know when she went to the restroom, she had to smell like, God, she smelled just like, I'm not joking, because I used to clean, I had a aquarium business. I used to clean fish tanks, right? And when that water gets dirty or whatever, that's what it smelled. That's what she smelled like. And I was like, lady, I'm saying that to myself. I didn't say anything to her. I'm saying to myself, what the hell? This lady need to go take a shower and wash that, what? When she go to the restroom, how about she use some soap and clean that area? In the bathroom, get a paper towel, put a little soap on it, and wipe yourself, okay? Because I know you cannot convince me that this lady did not smell herself when she goes to the restroom. If I can smell her sitting next to me, I know either something is wrong with her nasal area or she's just plainly crazy. Because, you can smell her. And she's not the only one I ever been by that smelled like that. Especially when some women get on their menses. Man, it's just disgusting. So the thing is, when you get a BBL or anything that you get, you need to make sure it's clean, then it won't smell. Okay, when you initially get a BBL, it may smell a little bit, but it shouldn't smell once you get healed and if you're properly taking care of the incision area. Okay, point blank. Now, I think Delicia and Iman can relate even more than that weed, okay? Because they be talking about a lot of different things if you listen to them. She may. But she probably would. Yeah, Swamp City, that's what it be smelling like. Damn. She probably was. I forgot people do. It's like when you be musty, right? Let me stop so silly, y'all. And your musty ass don't smell it right. So you sit next to somebody, they smell you. But you know what? Something that's weird is that I can smell any smell. Even if it's coming from me, I can smell it. If your breath stink, I can smell it. If my breath stink, I can smell it. Anything. I'm not immune to it. I can't stand. Ever since I had my other daughters, I cannot stand smells like that. You know what I'm saying? So if your breath kicking, I'ma smell it. If you're kicking, I'ma smell it. You know what I'm saying? If your house stinks, I'ma smell it. So yeah, I just can't stand it no more. These, all these weird smells and stuff. You said Shayla would fire her another baller or double back to Anthony. If Anthony take that tramp back, Amber should first beat the crap out of him. Okay? And then she should divorce him. Tree boy. He gonna climb up in the trees with Delicia. Oh my God. Shit. But I'm so damn silly, y'all. Have you ever been around somebody, they start talking to you though, and they breath be stinking? You be like, damn. You move back, you be trying to get back for people. Man, I hate what they do. They breath be kicking right. And they come up there and get in my face and start talking to me. And I be trying my best to move back. You say Anthony will not take Shayla back. I got a coworker that has that marital arts breath. Martial art breath. Okay, it really stinks, huh? Me too, Gigi. Yeah, I smell everything. And if I come home and them cats didn't use the bathroom and that litter box is not clean, I know it. Okay, that's why we clean them 50 times. It's not 50 times, I'm just over exaggerating, but at least I'm gonna say at least about 6-7 times. And when I'm here, that's what I be doing. When I be on this live time, I go in there and get the litter up and I get everything else up at the same time. Because I cannot stand all them nasty smells. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my house smelling like that. My house smells good. It just does not have a smell like it should be. No smell whatsoever. Just like me, I don't smell because I make sure, I brush my teeth, floss, all that type of stuff. You walking around here smelling and shit. That girl, no gum was gonna help that. You need to give her some Scope or Listerine or some damn bleaching water or something because that breath was kicking. When Iman cheats, she's gonna double back to Anthony. But that doesn't mean Anthony is going to be, accepting her back. Oh, wow. Don't y'all hate when y'all go in the restroom and somebody been in there using the bathroom? I hate that. I'll be like saying to myself, if you know you got the, in the bathroom, in a public bathroom, how about you bring some perfume with you and spray that shit? Because somebody wants to smell you. All right? You said you was at Burger King, was a guy trying to talk to you with his breath was funky. And when I went home, the smell was stuck in my nostril. It sure does. When people be stinking or you smell sticky stuff, that smell lingers in your nasal system, doesn't it? I thought I was tripping when I thought that. That's tripped out. That's why, even when you get up in the morning with your significant other, you don't want to kiss because that breath be kicking. See, I brush my teeth late at night too. And then I'll go in the bathroom and do a rinse. And since I went to the dentist the other day, they said I need a deep cleaning. I'm definitely going to be brushing for real, even more times once I get this done because I don't like going to the dentist, y'all. I hate when I have to get extra stuff done. I got to get crowns. They want to put 2 or 3 crowns in my mouth, white ones, because I already got some in my mouth already. Then they want to take those 2 silver fillers out and put the white stuff in. I do not like going to the dentist. And the most craziest thing is that I need a deep teeth cleaning because I'm thinking, looking at my teeth, they look clean. My gums look healthy. But my daughter was like, they look at the x-ray, plaque builds up underneath your gum line. Because I was ready to go tell that dentist, I don't know much about teeth, but I don't see anything. And then she told me, my daughter was like, do you realize that that's in the gum line? You can't see that. So that's why when y'all go to the dentist, make sure before you go to the dentist that you're brushing them gums real good. Otherwise, you're going to need a deep cleaning. And that shit does not feel good because I had one once before. And make sure, too, that you go to the dentist twice a year or either once a year because plaque will build up anyway. I don't know why I got any. I still think they lied, but, I'm going to ask to see the x-ray when I go back because I brushed my gums. I don't know what happened. Probably from all that damn candy, but I don't know if candy can cause that. You know what I'm saying? Because I be eating candy. I'm not going to lie. I be eating M&Ms. I don't now. I used to eat M&Ms late at night. When I be on these lives, I'll be sitting here eating candy at night, okay? And then sometimes I'll get up. I usually already have brushed my teeth, right? And I'll be eating candy. I may go in there and wash my mouth out, but sometimes I don't brush my teeth again. And I don't know if that contributes to plaque or not because I don't know much about teeth, but I don't know. But I know one damn thing, when I get this deep teeth cleaning, I'm not eating no more candy at night. And when I get these new crowns in, I'm probably gonna stop eating them M&Ms all the way around. I may get a pack every now and then, but not like every single damn day. So that'll stop me from eating those, because I hate going to the dentist, y'all. Y'all just don't know. I hate it. When I be sitting in that chair and they be doing all that shit, my mouth be shaking. Y'all would laugh if y'all saw me. Y'all be laughing y'all ass off. The dentist used to be laughing, okay? Because I don't know. I just be tripping out. It's like I be hearing that damn drill. I don't like the needle going in my gums. I'm just thinking about the shit they doing. And y'all, guess what? Shades too, watch them do it. Isn't that weird? Every time I go get stuff done, I be watching and stuff. So that's probably another reason why I be doing all that. Because I can't close my eyes. I be watching them do it, so I be seeing everything they do. It's a trip. But I bet you I won't be eating all that damn candy no more. That's going to stop me from doing it. They talking about when you start getting older, you don't like candy. That's a damn lie. I still like candy. Please. Do you really think Anthony loves Amber? I am Team Amber. I think he does somewhat, but I also think he may still have feelings for Shayla. Okay? I think he still does have some feelings for Shayla, but I do think he loves Amber somewhat. Okay? And hopefully he does not go back to no damn Shayla. Because why would you want an abusive, disrespectful chick who does not work or have ambition to want anything for herself? All she does is toot her stinking nasty ass up for people to get that stale tuna. That's it. Nothing more. That's all she does. Shayla treats Anthony like garbage. Then he turns around and treat my girl like garbage. Right. Anthony loves Shayla and is in lust with Amber. I think he loves Amber too somewhat. Okay. I have extra feminine products I offer to do to people, not to be rude, but in private. I've been wanting to offer people some damn scope, a bath cloth, some damn soap to wash their butt, and some deodorant. I really do. And some fresh underwear. Because goodness. Because you see, some people wash right, but they put on the same underwear again. Okay? You say you don't like Anthony. It's definitely lust. You say he loves Amber, not Shayla. It's really probably lust for Shayla that turned into somewhat love. You say you don't believe that, Akia. You say I disagree. Anthony just wants to have his wife and his child by his side. Right. He said he had love for Shayla. He didn't say he was in love with Shayla. It was lust for Shayla because that's all Shayla had to offer. Amber had much more to offer. I think he is in love with Amber somewhat, and I think that he has love for Shayla, and it's not the same thing. In lust too. Shit. Anthony don't show me he loves Amber. Well, I don't know. I mean, I think he does. I mean, you know, they create a Colgate hamburger for people with bad breath. They definitely need to eat it. Yeah. Okay. Jermaine love STDs. Okay. Oh my God, he loves women who like to give it up to every damn body, who get up, lay on their back to get money. You know, see, let me tell y'all something. It's a good thing when a woman can get money from a man and she does not lay on her back and give him anything. Okay. But conversation and things of that nature. That's a good thing when you can do that. Okay. See, that's when you can, if you wanted to brag, that's when you should be bragged. When a dude can give you money and you ain't never had sex with him or anything, y'all just dating. All right. That's when you can brag. Otherwise, any woman can lay on her back and get money from a man. All right. Because see, some men will give you money to get that stuff. All right. Don't forget that. But when you can keep a man and he can help you out and you ain't gave him nothing, but y'all just talking and sharing time together and just being honest with each other and things like that, laughing together on a for real, y'all really have a vibe without anybody getting high, that's when you can say something. That's when you can brag. And that's when you can say you all that. Otherwise, you just like all the other women who lay on their back, the ones that choose to do this and get money from men. And you don't deserve no type of award there. All right? What have Anthony did for Shayla to say he loves her? Not a damn thing. He did not give her a promise ring. He did not set up a marriage date for her. He didn't never say she was his fiance. he said when she used to talk about all this stuff, he wouldn't even really comment on it. You know what I'm saying? He did not buy her a ring. That was Amber stuff. He loves his wife. Okay. He may not love her 1000%, but I think he does love his wife. I think he wanted her back, you know, but at the same time, I do think he still has something for Shayla, you know, which is to be expected because they just broke up. Amber can't learn shit from Shayla's broke ass. What can she learn from Shayla other than to be a damn woman dependent on a damn man and to FUCK for money for a man to help her? What can she learn from Amber? Let me tell you things she can't learn from Amber. Amber can actually teach her some things. Amber can teach her how to be a real mother. All right. Hold on. Let me see if y'all thumbs up this video. Okay, listen, y'all. Y'all need a thumbs up. Y'all need a thumbs up, okay? And if you want to donate, you see how you can donate as well. Thank you. Amber can teach Shayla how to be a real mom, all right? Who stays there with her child, takes care of her child all the time, and only leave her child with someone else if she needs a night out on the town with her man or when she goes to work or something of that, you know, nature. Amber can teach this chick how to cook because Shayla can't cook shit, all right? Amber can cook. Amber needs to teach Shayla how to decorate. Even if she's not physically in there decorating, she's putting the designs together and letting the interior decorator know what she wants in their home, okay? Amber can teach Shayla how to dress her ass off, put together a very beautiful, you know, wardrobe, okay? Because Shayla dressed sometimes, but she cannot, you know, pass up. She cannot hang with Amber in the dressing department. Amber can also teach Shayla how to do her makeup very, very nice, okay? Shayla's makeup is cool, but Amber looks better. Amber can teach Shayla how to have a husband and maintain a husband, okay? And submit to her husband and be respectful to her husband and dedicated and monogamous to her husband. Yes, she cheated before she got married, but that was all settled and everything, okay? But she hasn't cheated while she was married. Amber can teach Shayla how to be patient, understanding, and be truthful, all right, and dedicated. Amber can teach Shayla how to have a career and maintain the career and be successful at it, okay? So Amber can teach Shayla many things. Shayla can't teach somebody shit but how to tune it up and put on a maid outfit. That's it. And how to go out here and have entanglements with people while she's pregnant, all right? And how to go out here and get a boyfriend and take that another girl from this man and you start dating him. That's all Shayla can teach. And how to tell a dude, I'll kick you in your butt, I'll spit in your face, hitting him, I would beat your butt and run into her mama, every damn thing. That's what Shayla can teach Amber. And I guarantee you, Amber does not want any of that teaching. All right, Jermaine? She pleases her husband. That's why they always be engaging all the time. Do you see it on the couch, in the kitchen, out on the patio? Okay, she's doing pretty good. Only thing Shayla can do is teach Amber how to be a whore. That's what Shayla can do. All right. Shayla can't teach Amber nothing but how to be broke, passed around, and how to get STDs. I know that's right. She definitely does this. Amber is not a hostage. Okay, she looked like a hostage the other day, but she's not a hostage. She's there because she wants to be there. All right. Shayla always runs to her mother for everything because the only thing she know how to do is lay on her back and toot it up. That's right. And ran to her mammy and stuff. So that's exactly where her mother is for information that she know good and dead gone well she should never use. It sure is. I'm trying to be nice, okay, when I say what I said. Anthony has the opportunity to get back with Shayla, but Anthony knows he has a good woman. She so brings value to his life. Shayla doesn't. All Shayla brings is conflict, arguments, and problems. She doesn't work. If something were to happen to Anthony, and he lose all his money, he cannot fall back on Shayla. She's a broke, stupid ass woman, okay? She always looking orange. And you can't look orange with makeup. No, you ain't never seen Amber in one, okay? Because see, Amber got class. She ain't about to put on a maid outfit for the world to see, okay? A lot of women can wear that maid outfit better than Shayla wears it, okay? On everything. If Amber is lucky, when Shayla takes her husband in, maybe Shayla will let her babysit Kai. Let's see. The thing is, I don't believe in luck, okay? That's the first thing. So if she did take Anthony again, it may be luck, okay? Because I don't necessarily think luck comes from God. It's just there, all right? So it may be luck. But the thing, Jermaine, is not just taking him, but keeping him, okay? Keeping him. That's the key. Keep. I know about makeup. I went to school to be a makeup artist. I know that's right, Shakira, okay? Then ain't shut the heck up. Amber does work. She sure does, okay? And if she doesn't work now with her business, if she doesn't do anything else, it's because her husband told her not to, not because she came into the relationship and didn't work, okay? And even if she doesn't work right now, she still has her money that she made off her businesses. What does Shayla have? All Shayla got is a used up cooter cat. And all she is a baby mama who basically tricked the man into getting her pregnant. And all she will ever be is a baby mama. Okay? Because nobody wants to marry her. She had a bar business, so she owned that. Okay, that's where she worked. Okay. She did that, and before that, she did something else. Girl, that tuna fish is spoiled. The shit smell like that tuna been sitting out for a long time. That's why she can't maintain a man long enough. Okay? She had Anthony for a season. She had Iman, not even for a season yet, for half of a season. She had Arby for half of a season. Shayla can't keep a man. All right? See, what Shayla needs to do is show us that she can keep a man and get him to marry her. All right? That's the key. All Shayla got is some stale tuna fish that's been sitting on that damn grocery store aisle waiting for that perfect person to come and buy it and be high and shit, thinking they got something good and get with her, only to find out after a couple times of engaging and stuff that shit ain't crap. Okay? Then they move on to the next one. On to the next one, on to the next one, on to the next one. That's what they do. All right. Who says she was a savage? Wayne. Ain't nobody think about Wayne ass. Wayne need to worry about all them bees he be effing around with. Okay. Shit. Wayne thinks anybody is a damn savage. Let me tell you what a savage is. A savage is a woman who has her own shit. All right. Who got her own shit and ain't depending on a man for nothing. And when she gets with a man, if a man gives her money, she takes it. But she still got her own shit. A savage is the one that calls the shot. Tell that dude what's up. And when that relationship's over, she lets him know that shit is done. And if he says it's done, she does not give a damn. Savages don't cry over men, honey. Okay? That's what a savage is. If he leaves, she move on to the next one, say F that nigga. All right, and move to the next one. Period. That's what a savage is. A woman who got her own stuff and don't rely on no daggone dude. And if that dude is with her, he's just a compliment. Okay? That's what he is. And if something happens where it doesn't work out, she's not about to unalive herself or unalive him or be tripping. She'd be like, okay, I understand, and move on. That's what a savage is. All right? Like Shane's too. She's a savage. Okay? Oh my God. Who said Amber was lazy? Amber ain't nowhere near lazy. How the hell are you lazy when you take care of everything that this stupid ass man messes up? Okay? He sure does. Right. I just told you what a savage is, okay? Yep. Thank you, Sharon. Shayla, if Anthony actually said that, he is slow as hell, okay? Because the only person that is lazy is that lazy ass woman named Shayla. Okay, she's a tramp. All right, let me tell y'all what a tramp is, since y'all think Shayla is not a tramp. Let me look it up. On to the next one. On to the next one. On to the next one. Y'all got me going over, okay? But y'all don't be doing no donations. So damn crazy. Not that type of tramp. Let me see. We need to go to the Urban Dictionary, okay? I had to type that in here. This is exactly what she is, okay? She likes to have X with a lot of different people, okay? She be going from person to person. That's exactly what she does, okay? I mean, she can be attractive, okay? Some tramps are attractive, you know. All tramps are not ugly. I'm just reading the definition. They try to act like all tramps are ugly, but that's not true. I don't know who put this slang meaning here. So basically, a slut, okay? And let's see what a savage and a female is. Let me put in relationships. Now look at urban definition. I told you, independent. I told you, fearless, bold. She prioritized her own needs and well-being without fear of judgment or consequences. Okay? Like a girl right here. I'm a savage. That's why I love that song. That's so crazy. A badass attitude rather than the traditional dictionary definition of being cruel or brutal. We are necessarily not cruel or brutal. We're just going to be playing around. Okay? That's a savage. This bitch ain't hardly no savage. And I mean exactly what I just said. She just what I just called her. Okay? That's exactly what she is. Y'all stop taking up for that little girl who walks around here stealing other people's husbands. How is that right? Huh? She's a piece of shit. And remember this, you guys. We are talking about the character, not the actual person. I always have to stress that because we don't know her for real. We are talking about the characters in these skits. Okay? And that's the character she plays. She actually assaulted that dude, waited till he got intoxicated. Okay. Then she used manipulation tactics to manipulate him into a relationship. She kept on bringing up the fact that Amber and Wayne slept together and Amber does not really love him. Amber, he's not good enough for Amber and all this stuff. That's manipulation at its finest. This tramp is just what I call her. All right. And that's on everything. Anybody who says Team Shayla is crazy as hell. And that's on everything. And if you want to get religious, so let me change up on you guys. I could not support Shayla because she encouraged this man to commit adultery. All right. You are not supposed to go after a married man. Certainly not your friend's husband. She waited until this man was intoxicated. Then she came over there in a seductive attire. Then she placed his hand on areas of her body she shouldn't. Okay? So she basically seduced this dude. Then once that was over, again, she used her manipulation skills to manipulate this man into a relationship. What she did is that she made him feel like Amber did not love him or want him, that Amber was basically using him, and the only thing or person Amber really wanted is Kountry Wayne. And just because Kountry Wayne was not, giving her back that same energy, then Amber settled for Anthony. And that's what Shayla basically said to him, and it made him feel some type of way, and he started leaning toward Shayla. And of course, when you start leaning toward a person, you start engaging in adultery with them and stuff, then you're going to start developing feelings for that person. but he could never get Amber out of his mind. That's why he was thinking about it and things like that. And that's why he eventually went back to his wife. And that's why he never told Shayla they would get married or anything. He didn't even go out and buy her a house, not even a townhome or anything. He kept her in that little damn apartment. He never gave her no type of promise ring to make a promise that he would be with her. He didn't do any of these things. So Miss Shayla could never be a savage, because a true savage wouldn't be going after her friend's husband in the first place. All right. And even if she did, she would never allow herself to get pregnant by her friend's husband. Okay. Period. And she would definitely have shit of her own. Or if she didn't have stuff of her own, the money she's getting, she's going to be putting it away, because she knows that this is only short term. Period. Jermaine was the one in class learning how to, wait a minute, eat peanut butter sandwich if he, what? Jermaine was the one in class learning how. Okay, you got to rewrite that, Shakia, so I can understand what you are trying to say. Shayla would not work on a pie train tasting pies because she is lazy. Shayla can't even work on getting that apartment looking good, okay? What are y'all talking about? It was basic for the longest, all right? Nothing on the counters, really. Nothing on the walls. And I think she put up a couple pictures, just basic, okay? You said Shayla is a pass around thought that don't have shit to offer. Iman started to see that shit ain't shit. When she started talking about that weed and couldn't really relate to the trees, I mean, I know he's in space sometime, but even I understood about the trees the last time he was talking about when I told you guys what he meant. Okay? She couldn't relate really to him. All Shayla saw was dollar signs. Okay? Well, I do appreciate that $5 super chat, Jermaine. Thank you so much. But it's still Team Amber for the win. But we do thank you for making that donation. So let me go ahead and put this up here for you, Mr. Let me see, super. Hold on, what is it at? I don't find nothing up here. Here it is right here. Super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat. Something is wrong with Shades, too. Okay, let's go ahead and do this little thing right here. Y'all, can you believe that I am shy? I know y'all don't believe it. Okay, here we go right here. Here we go. Thank you, Jermaine. Good thing Shades too don't smoke weed, because I be tripping. Okay. Anyway, you said Shayla's. Thank you, Jermaine. I appreciate that. Okay. Shayla's a lazy person. She doesn't have a desire to better herself. Just laying on her back to get a man. She just told Anthony all he needed to know. So if he takes her back, he's stupid. All right. She said basically that a woman does what she has to do to get what she needs to get. Okay. Now listen. There's nothing wrong with a man helping a woman out, giving her money, buying her house. But girl, you should have your own career. You should have a little something. Because if that man leaves and he takes his house back, you're messed up. And I just hope when Iman bought that house for her, that he actually paid for it all. Okay? And he has the deed and he gave it to her because the house is in her name. Because if it's not, that may be a short-lived home for her. Okay? So she need not to be decorating too much. Okay? Unless she got everything in her name. When somebody offered me something, the first thing I asked the person is, will it be in my name? He said he couldn't put it in my name. It would be in his business name. And I was like, oh, no, because it needs to be in my name. If you're talking about buying me anything, a car or whatever, it needs to be in my name. So if we break up or you get mad, you won't take it back from me. Point blank. Because all these like big ticketed items like cars and houses, if that shit is in their names, when you break up with them, they can take it right back. Go to court and take it right back. Or just ask for it back. He said it's all about her character. That $5 is not going to make Shayla not be a whore, Jermaine. I know that's right. That 50,000, huh? That's right. And that's another reason why she is a winner. Because I forgot to mention that. She is grounded in the scriptures. Okay. That's why she does not do certain things. All right. We get mad here, not for real, man, but for the show's sake. We get upset here, say stuff, I say stuff, but if you're going to ground your relationship, your marriage, using the Bible, then all this stuff that we talk about in this chat, we cannot basically do some of the stuff that we can do, but a lot of the stuff we could not do. So one thing that I do commend her on is the fact that she is trying to be that biblical wife that the Bible talks about, point blank, because it would take everything in me to be like her. If a dude cheated on me, my husband, I know I would have effed him up. That's the first thing, and her, the girl, up too. I'll be in jail for a felony. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, okay? Because I know how I get when I get mad. So it would take everything in me to be like her. I mean, for real, I would just have to ignore everything. And I commend her on that because it's very hard to do that, especially being the Aries that I am. She violated him in Anthony. Who? Yeah. Because of that get put out what she did. Right. You talk about when she seduced him and all that stuff. Right. Shayla is jealous of Rone. And again, I don't know what you mean here. Okay. Shayla is also a big liar. She's definitely a big liar. And I didn't even think about that. She certainly is a big liar. And she listens to her mom too much. Okay. They all got a problem with telling everybody their business and listening to everybody except listening to, what is being told to them in their mind. You know what I'm saying? And if you're going to talk to someone, you talk to someone that's grounded in the scriptures anyway. All right. Because when you talk to people on the outside and they got their own weird thinking, it's not going to work. It's just like with me going through, I'm not divorced yet, but my separation, heading for a divorce and all of that stuff. I'm not talking to people who are not grounded in the Bible because they're going to tell you all types of weird stuff. You know how many people be telling me stuff every day? I had an old woman tell me, stay married because your husband always be on the road anyway. You might as well stay married and reap all the benefits that he give you financially and everything else. He doesn't even be at home. You can do whatever you want to while he's out. This lady had to be every bit of 80 years old telling me this. And I basically listened to her and shook my head when she got on that bus because I said, you don't do stuff like that. You don't just stay with someone. And at that time, when she told me that, his checks was big as shit. I'm not going to lie. And he has always given me majority of that check. And I was telling her everything that he does. And she was like, you're a fool to want to divorce him. You need to stay married. Y'all been together all these years. She asked me how long we've been together. And she asked me how old I was and things like that. Of course, I was a little younger because this was like back in 2018 or somewhere around that time. And she definitely told me, she was like, no, you need to stay married. He's never home. He's always on the road. Let him keep on making that money and you reap all those benefits and just stay married because ain't nothing out here. She was truthful when she said there's nothing really out here. But don't be telling people to stay married just to use someone, okay, if you're not feeling the marriage anymore. So this is why I don't go around asking everybody what I should do. I'll be thinking to myself and let God tell me, how I should do. Of course, he's not going to tell me to get a divorce, because neither one of us have committed adultery or anything, but he's not going to tell me to use nobody either. You see what I'm saying? He's not going to tell me that. So that's why I think Amber needs to stop going around asking everybody for advice. If she wants advice, why don't they go to the pastor and ask? That's weird. If you're so grounded in the Bible, why are you asking all these people who are not grounded in the Bible about what you should do? They're going to tell you what you should do based on their experiences and what they think, not what is right. He said she violated him and Amber. Right, she sure did. She violated Anthony and Amber in herself for being stupid. But one thing, you don't be up here getting with people who are taken or married because that shows a desperation. You mean to tell me you don't have enough confidence in yourself? You don't realize that you are worth a lot? Okay. And I think people who do this don't realize these things because why would you share a man? Okay, or take one. If you took him, someone else is going to take him from you. That shows that he has a weakness anyway when he cheats on his wife or girlfriend or whatever the case is, or if she cheats on her boyfriend or husband and get with you. That shows that they have a weakness. Okay, so why would you want a weak person? You said this dude said from the beginning he would never marry Shayla, and that's exactly what he said. Shayla ain't winning his shit. Those are temporary winnings. And temporary winnings don't mean a damn thing. It's like if you go to the casino and you win, right? But you may win a couple times, but you go back and you use some of that money and you play again and you don't win. In the end, you may be winning at first, but in the end, if you keep on playing that dangerous game, you're going to end up losing everything and you're going to be worse off. Okay, so she may be looking like she's winning, but these things are only temporary. All right, the real winner is the one that has a successful life. They're internally happy, and they have the love of their life being on their side if they want a man or a woman, or they just have peace within and they're actually happy within for real. That's the real winner. Okay. Oh, to make peanut butter sandwiches. Okay. What Shayla did to Anthony might come out at the party, and that she was the one that told Anthony about Amber and Wayne. Very conniving, and that's what conniving sluts do. They go and use the information that you told them in privacy, and they tell this man so he could be mad at his woman or his wife so he would get with you. If she was so good and so all powerful, she wouldn't have to wait until he was intoxicated. She wouldn't even have to tell him anything about Amber and Kountry Wayne. She would have just used her power to get him. Okay? She ain't winning shit, but a lot of problems. That's the only thing she's gonna be winning. Jermaine, let me tell you, Shayla never stole Anthony. He played with her for a moment because he felt like he was screwed up. He screwed up with his wife. And also, he also thought that his wife didn't really care for him. Okay, and she really wanted Wayne. All right. Now, let's go ahead and go to this other skit where this dude, because we damn sure forgetting about it. Hold on. Let me take this down. Hold on. The super chat thing. Okay. Now, let me see what y'all said about fornication. Let's see here. You said nope, but that $5 will help pay StreamYard. Praise Jesus. Well, you know what? Over here on Shades too, I don't give a darn if y'all donate $2, $1. It's all put together on the little paycheck that I get, and it can go toward paying the expenses here on YouTube, because nothing here is free. All of the stuff that you see is not free. Okay. Me sitting up here doing these lives is not free. My time, and don't say, well, you wanted to do it. Yeah, I do it, but I don't have to. I can go back to pre-recorded. You know what I'm saying? I do it because people come here to listen. All right. But when anybody donate, I don't care how much it is. I'm not like one of those YouTubers that say, you better donate $50 or $20 or else. I'm not going to do all of that. I tell you guys to donate. You donate whatever you want to, if you want. Okay, point blank. So even if you donate $1, 50 cents, $2, it's all put into, that check, and it all can go to whatever I use it for. And if you do a cash app, it goes right to me instantly. And whatever I need to use it for on this channel or off the channel, I will use it, point blank. Okay, so any amount, I don't care. So yeah, that $5 will go toward paying StreamYard, because every month is due, and you don't have to wait till it's due. You can pay it before, and that way I don't have to run into problems with it. So, when I get enough donations, I'll just pay StreamYard before it's due. And that way on, what is this, November? On December the 8th, it will be already paid. So thank you, Jermaine. You already donated $10 altogether. So right now, I got $40 more for StreamYard. All right? You said Jesus don't bless mess. He sure doesn't. But that's in anything. Shayla is dependent on Anthony for everything. Even her tampons. She's anything but a savage. And a true savage definitely got that shit together. All right, you got people paying for your sanitary products and stuff. Come on now. This girl don't even got $10. When I get down broke, at least I have something. You know what I'm saying? It sure is. Fornication is bad. Actually, let's see. But adultery is worse. Let's see if it's worse. Okay, because we got to 3:30 and I got to get out of here. I'm already ready too. I'm so happy. All I got to do is go in here and put my lip liner on. So hold on. So your prescriber has not yet supplied to refill. What? I got to call them. They're so damn goofy, man. I know it couldn't be processed. Shit, because I didn't pay it. Okay, let me go ahead and look at this real quick. Which one is worse according to the Bible? Fornication or adultery? And I believe I be saying that word wrong. Isn't it adultery? No, wait a minute. Is it adultery or adultery? I think I say that wrong. I got to look at the them pronounce it. Okay, so they said both fornication and adultery are considered serious sins, falling under the general category of sexual immorality. But adultery is more. You right? Girl, I forgot your name. Shakira, you are right, honey. Okay, because you are violating the covenant, the marriage covenant. Okay, so yeah, you're right. You're breaking a sacred covenant and betraying the marriage vows. So Shakira is right. Okay, fornicating is bad, but adultery is worse than fornication. Girl, thank you for clarifying that. Well, that's why I ain't gonna be out here committing no daggone adultery. But adultery, in biblical standpoint, even if you lust out there, dude, it's a trip, y'all. You do certain things, God may still look at it as the same way. Okay. You said you bet that old lady been to one of your freak offs. What old lady? I don't know. You tell me. That's right. You did say your mother is a minister. She taught you how you get a man or woman is how you lose them. That's right. All Shayla do is take other people men. She messed with Arby while he was with Jasmine. I know. I remember you saying that. That's why I said she stole Arby from his girlfriend. Okay. Then she went over there and got Anthony from Amber. Okay. Then while she was pregnant with Anthony's baby, she went and had entanglements with Mike. Then she came back to Anthony and started having entanglements with him. Just nasty. Yeah, see, if I was Amber, I couldn't get back with him because he's been doing too much and he's not been using on, you know what either. So no. You said, well said, Shay, all that nonsense, Shayla, to Anthony. He still loves and wanted his wife. She's a woman, right? And Shayla is a trapezoid, okay? That's right. He sure doesn't. I do too. And Kai is a blessing. All kids are. All kids are. Even when they grow up and they be bad. It sure does. Yes, I know. Shay, I pray Wayne doesn't have Anthony feeling sorry for Shayla and allow her to suffer and learn from her mistakes. I know. You a who kid? A PK kid? What does that mean? But the thing is, see, you know, if you want things to go good for you, you have to treat people good. That's exactly why I got so mad at a particular person for lying on me on social media, because he knew that I wasn't that type of person he tried to portray. And even though I knew I was supposed to get back on social media myself and cuss him out and go off like I did, because that definitely was not of God. You know, I still, you know, didn't like what he said. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you still don't go up on social media and start cussing somebody out doing the most, you know, because they, you know, do something to you if you want to follow the Bible way. Okay, even though it's hard. And I said I had to ask for forgiveness because I was like, it was so hard for me to like ignore the things he was saying, because, you know, one thing I don't like is when people lie. If you're going to say something, tell the truth. Now, if you say Shay is mean at times, and she say certain things. That is true. You can probably tell right from these lies. Remember that day I got mad on here? Yeah, so that's probably true, but don't make up lies. I don't like that. A preacher's kid. My butt is so slow. Hey, Shakia. If you said Shay is slow sometimes, that would be the truth. All right. Oh, boy, you are silly. You're falling right into. So you eating some fried. You got some chicken wings, some grape Kool-Aid. Huh? What about those Skittles? You got those Skittles too? Because you know how they say the Skittles, and you watching BET. Got that greasy chicken, huh? Clogging up the arteries, huh? Oh my gosh, we are so silly over here. Shayla needs to repent or nothing good will happen to her. That's right, or for her. You can't repent, but God is still, you can't repent, but God is still going to hold you accountable for what you did. You can repent, but God is still going to hold you accountable for what you did. That's true. All right, so let's go on to the next skit. Then I want to show Rone. That's going to be it. Y'all, we are so silly over here. Boy, I done gave a medical thing. We done talked about the Bible. We done did everything. All right. Okay, let's go to the last one for these two. Hold on, let me get it real quick. Chicken wings, some fried chicken legs, and Kool-Aid. Hey, I want me some, what you call that? Chick-fil-A. That crap was nasty yesterday, though. I don't know if I want no Chick-fil-A. I got to stop eating every day. Not every day, but I eat it too much. But all I get is a kids meal. I'll just get a kids meal nuggets and a fry with no salt on it. I don't have ketchup, anything. When I do get it, I barely eat it. And that's what I get. So when Iman gives Delicia a big tip, let me go take my other medicine. Actually, let me take my blood pressure while you watch this. Not because I've been laughing.
Yes. Yes.
No.
God, this fits so perfectly. Oh, I'm so proud. My guy, he did this perfectly. Your sizing and everything. I cannot believe this.
You feeling what you call? Usually I don't be having no cooperation with my sleeves, but I really like this.
Yes.
Gave me a little room for my watch and everything.
Okay, Iman. Clean up nice. I love this. And this color is perfect.
Yeah. I like it. That's what I said. I usually stay within the grays and the blacks, but it's like I think I do like the color pops.
Wow,
Look at you already putting me on the stuff.
I got you. I told you. Listen. Let me take some pics. Wow, this color is so good on you.
I look like I get an ounce.
You
look like I'm gonna make an announcement.
Okay, yes. This is good. This is good. This is good.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, you already making my life easier.
I got you. I told you I got you. I got you. This is wow. I just appreciate the opportunity to make this happen. I know I boast and brag about being this poppin' stylist, but I am humbled and I appreciate you trusting me.
Yeah. I appreciate you.
I'm going to say something so not good because he's with Shayla. But honestly, they look better together. Okay. Delicia looks more like a grown, she gives me more of that grown woman vibe, and I actually think they probably do vibe together better. And she looks better, standing beside him, I mean, and they just look better together. They got a better chemistry and everything. I don't know if she's going to betray her friend, which I wouldn't. I would tell him, hey, Tanya, thank you so much for being here. Happy and blessed Wednesday. I would tell him he needs to break it off with her because I'm not, if he breaks it off with her, it's still trashy. But that's the only way he could talk to her then, if he breaks it off with Shayla and just let Shayla know it's not working out. She's not on the same type of vibes. You know what I'm saying? And I think Shayla knows that. That's why she was trying to smoke weed with him. But even when she smokes, she's still not going to be, the same. She's not going to get that same. She's not going to have that same energy. Okay?
I appreciate that, man. I wanted to give you this, man.
Iman, what?
Yeah.
Give me this for what?
Like you said, you got a lot on your plate. I know you got some things with your daughter. I know your daughter like nice things.
Iman, I cannot. No.
Listen, this is, again, you already made my life easier. I'm already enjoying this. I don't got to go shopping. I don't got to do nothing. You know what I mean? Like, this will make me smile. And I know if I could make you smile, make things easier for you.
This is a lot of money. Oh, my God.
I know. But this is just, to show my appreciation. Because I appreciate you. The way you can see me. The way we vibe. You know what I mean? It's just, I want you to take this. It's just between me and you.
Did it go off?
Well, I love money, so I'm not going to say no too many times.
Yeah,
but
that's what I mean.
you really don't have to do this. I promise you. Like, I will still look out for you, take care of everything, but.
No.
And you know what? Shit, I don't know too many women who would have turned that tip down. Because I'm going to be perfectly honest. All the stuff I got to pay, I would have definitely taken that tip. All right? Now, I don't think she is thinking that he likes her. I don't think she's looking at him in that way.
You take that. Because you smiling, dog smiling, I get the right stuff, I'm smiling. But yeah, you just, you take that. That's between us.
Thank you so much. Wow. I really feel seen right now. I appreciate it. And I like that. This is an amazing feeling. Wow, thank you so much.
You take that. Now, let me help you with these boxes and stuff.
All right. Listen, I'm going to make up for it. Do not hold that against me. You say it one more time. We have a problem.
Delicia's boots are nice. Okay. They said, Shayla, slow down on that furniture. Why? Because it's over. The thing about it, he gave her $50,000. If you cannot furnish your house and have money left over while you find a career with $50,000 plus the 10 grand Anthony gives her a month, something is wrong with you. And then that just proves what I said before about Shayla. You're right. Sin is sin in God's eye. Excuse me, y'all. But the sin of the body is worse. Okay. Okay. Because you're sitting against the temple. All right. And that's supposed to be special. All right. And when you committing adultery, it's even more so harsher. All right. So sin is sinning, but certain sins are way worse, just like blasphemy. All right. Against the Holy Spirit. So you want Chipotle. I don't know if I want Chipotle today. I had it the other day. Boy, you and that chicken. You said she's going to feel what Amber felt like if Iman and Delicia get together. Shayla needs to repent or nothing good will happen for her. And you said you can repent, but God is still going to hold you accountable for what you did. Jermaine is the one that needs to read his Bible. Jermaine is a scholar on that Bible. It's a skit land, so many doesn't make any sense. It sure doesn't. Well, Shakira, I certainly hope he doesn't punish people for profanity for your sake. But I tell you what, profanity, let me look it up. I think it's not actually says profanity in the Bible. What it does say, well, swearing, okay. But it talks about, too, when people say any negative things. So if you call somebody stupid, dumb, ugly, all of that basically falls into the same thing because like the Bible says, you cannot be saying good things and praying to God and using God's name and then all of a sudden out the same mouth, you're cussing or you're saying derogative things about people, okay? So that's how that goes. But I'm going to look it up. So you say, I certainly hope he doesn't punish people for profanity. That's me. That is not controlling your tongue, okay? So what does the Bible say about profanity? Okay, they call it filthy talk, obscene talk, and corrupt communication. And it, like I said, you're supposed to use speech that's helpful, encouraging, and gracious, and to avoid taking God's name in vain or using language that is foolish, vulgar, or demeaning to others. Like I said, it covers more than just profanity. So basically, you cannot be doing any of it. All right. Ephesians 5:4 and Colossians 3:8 advise against filthiness, foolish talk, and obscene talk. So even if you're not cussing, if you're saying somebody is ugly or anything negative, foolish, anything. So it says, let no corrupting talk come out of your mouths, but only what is good for building it up. So that means anything negative. It's Ephesians 4:29. And definitely don't take God's name in vain. That's Exodus 27. You should not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. And then deceitful lying. Proverbs 10:19, Psalms 34:13-14 advise against dishonest or deceitful speech. And I think that's why I got so mad and got up on my channel and was doing the most. But even though you still don't supposed to, okay, point blank. Crooked or worthless speech. Proverb 4:24 wants to put away from your crooked speech. So that's when people be talking about cussing. That's when I say it just does not cover using profanity. It covers anything that you should not be saying that you wouldn't say in front of God, to God, if he was actually standing in front of you. Like my husband says, he said, when I be cussing, he be like, if you can't say that to God, don't say it to me. If you can't say that, if God was standing right in front of you and you would not say it to him, don't say it to me. Or if you won't say it in front of your mother either, don't say it to me. Okay? Because you know all of that is a no-no. Just like the corrupting talk, taking God's name in vain, deceitful talk, crooked or worthless speech, or filthy and obscene talk. Like when people be talking about weird stuff, all of that. It ain't just profanity. It's the whole thing. All right? And I don't think not one person on this earth is that perfect. Okay? What you're supposed to do is try to work through things that you know you are tempted to do it. Like, for example, me cussing somebody out. So basically, I try to replace words a lot. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you're supposed to do. Any weakness in your life that you have, you're not perfect. So you should be trying to ask God for guidance and you work to try to stop doing it. All right? Because I don't think not one person on this earth does all of this right here with communication. There has been times where if people don't use profanity, they have said negative words to people to hurt their feelings. They have definitely taken God's name in vain. They have definitely did some deceitful talking, crooked or worthless speech. All right. So these scriptures really applies to everyone, not just people who use profanity, but for any person that use any type of terminology that is not acceptable to God. Point blank. And I think that I summed that up pretty good. You said Wayne protects Shayla. I do believe that will ever come out to anyone else. Wayne protects Shayla. I do believe that will come out to everyone else. Okay. I don't know why he protects her either when she did his brother like that. That's crazy. And it needs to come out to everybody else so they can look at him like he's crazy. Raising Cane's is good. I may get that today. I may. But I'm thinking about something a little bit more different. Yes, Jermaine, but you know adultery is bad, but you want to sit up here and make like it ain't right. Shades Tube, okay. Hey, Tanya again. They only have the chemical compound of weed. That's it. That's the only thing he have to offer. Did you just give Shayla some money? Yep. I told y'all, rich people, at least some, they give out that money like it ain't nothing. When people got money, they will give out that money like it's nothing. It may be a lot to us, but it's nothing to them. So for me, when a dude gives me money, if they already got money, it doesn't mean that they are in love with me. It just means they may be feeling sorry for me or they just like me. That's the way I look at it. I don't look at it as, something that would make me like them more, because people who got money would use that. It's much like the person in the Bible. I think it was the one where the rich man gave a whole bunch of money. The poor lady didn't. She just gave a little, and God looked at the poor lady the poor lady in a better way than the rich person, because the rich person can give whatever he wants to. He's not going to do without or anything. But when the poor lady gave that little money, she had to do without something. And that shows more faith to God. The same thing with people who got money. When they give money out to you, that money don't mean nothing to them. It's nothing. That's why they give it to you. But, you know, the action that he does after that is what counts. Or like if a poor dude help you out, he may be actually doing it out of straight up love or at least like or something, because it's not going to come by easy for him. A rich person, they can give you 50,000 like it's 5,000, you know. Wayne is always trying to tell people about God, but then he puts all that fornication and adultery in the skits. Well, I tell you what, he could be doing that for many different reasons. He may be showing people what was happening in his life before he got saved, okay? Or he could be doing what his sponsors want him to do. You know how it goes, okay? Or he may be, I just said he may be doing it because that's what he was doing in his life. Or he may be doing it because that's what's going on in the world, okay? I don't know why he puts all of that in it. But if he was just putting in wholesome videos, I wonder would he have a lot of views like he has now? Because the world loves sinful things, okay? And you're right, sin is sin in God's eyes. You're right. Yep, you're right. Even if he breaks it off with Shayla, that would still be wrong for Delicia to get with him knowing that that was a friend. It would be, you know, but I'm just saying at least break it off with that girl, you know. I want Shayla to get what she got coming to her. That's why I said that too. In the real world, I wouldn't be saying that. But on the skits, I'm saying that because I want Shayla to feel what she put Amber through. Okay? Shut your mouth up. Okay? We talk about whatever we want to over here. You got that? We talk about whatever we want to over here. Shut your mouth up. I believe in marriage, not adultery. I know that's right, Shakira. I watched my mom get cheated on and the outside child, and his family moved next door to us. Wow. I know that's right. I believe in marriage too, because I mean, you know, why sit up here and commit fornication, you know, with a dude or a woman? All right. It's better to go ahead and get married instead of, you know, doing the most. Just get married. Get married and do it the right way so right will follow you. Okay. Now, hold on. Let me do this. We said that Delicia was going to be Shayla's karma, right? It sure is. Sorry, I don't do freelance religion, so back to my chicken and Kool-Aid. Okay. Shayla stole Delicia's boyfriend in middle school. Wow, really? Okay, all right. So anyway, y'all, we're gonna let me show Rone real quick. Okay, let me show that because I want to be fair what I said I was gonna do. And then I got to get out of here. Okay, let's see. While y'all watch this, I'm gonna go in here and put my other stuff on. Let's see, Rone. Let me hurry up. I actually got it on my phone saved. It'll be quicker if I do it. I got 4 minutes to show this. Okay, so here we go right here. You better be ready, boy. Who? Tell him we need to get some plant stuff. Because he keeps doing all this weird stuff. Okay. We need to get some for real. Okay, y'all watch. Be right back.
Yeah. Baby girl, we need to tend to this lawn. It's like we could shoot Mad Max out here. It's dry. We gotta give it some tender loving care. We gotta.
Babe, why are you coming from my lawn right now?
Because I would like, for you to come out here a little bit more. You know what I mean? And then also while we are on it, you don't like patio furniture, or because you got folding chairs out here like you a WWE wrestler.
Hey, listen, since you're the man of the house now, how about you tend to the lawn, hire a landscaper,
okay,
whatever they're called,
yep,
and you can order some patio furniture. I gotta approve it first, but yeah, you could definitely do that. I don't know where the heck to buy big and tall patio furniture.
Don't worry about me. But so you want me to take care of everything? That's what you want me to do?
Yes, be the man. Do manly stuff.
Oh,
I don't want none of that.
You know who you sound like? You sound like my ex.
Yo, ex.
Yeah. You sound like my ex.
Yeah.
Do everything.
So what's up with your ex? How come y'all didn't work out? Why are you so amazing and handsome, and yet you're single. What happened?
Spark notes. We just were kind of seeing things differently. You know, we were dating on and off for 3 years, and I don't know, Brandy. Her name's Brandy.
Brandy.
Yeah.
What's her last name? I need her social. I need to know her IG. I need to know where she lives.
Nah. She lives in LA.
She right or left-handed?
She lives in LA, and you know what? It's like, look, I'll admit I had my hand in, you know, the failure of our relationship, but I could take accountability. She had a hand in it too, but she doesn't take accountability often, and she's kind of a hypocrite about things. We were so on and off. She wouldn't commit, and then when she was ready, I was scared to commit because she would never commit to me. And when we'd be off, I'd do my thing. She'd hear about it. She'd get mad. She'd do her thing, but it was all right when she did it, you know. And then she'd kind of be a hypocrite about that. And it wasn't sustainable. I can't be, you know, at my big age, be here with a woman who can't take accountability when she's wrong about stuff. And if I'm a man up and say when I'm wrong, I mean that same respect. So it just, we were just seeing things differently. So it just.
So you broke up with her, or she broke up with you?
The last time, yes, I broke up with her. Usually she was like cutting things off, but I finally had to put my foot down and say, we can't do this no more.
Was it hard? Like, do you love her?
I was in love with her, at one point.
So you still love her?
I have love for her. I have a soft spot in my heart, but
what?
I'm sure you do with any man you've loved. Oh yeah?
Now I'm about to kick that soft spot to the curb. No,
well, I've moved on to better things. We ain't been together for a year and a half. Last time I saw her was like 9-10 months ago at a mutual friend's birthday party.
Oh, that was recent.
Not as recent as her barging in my backyard.
We're not talking about me. We're talking about you.
All right. So, but yeah, so, you know, at the end of the day, I moved on. She's my past, my present, and my future.
Oh, that sounded good. I like how you said that. You want a mimosa?
I'll take her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'll get you a mimosa.
I'll join you on this.
Okay.
And I'm going to take notes about this lawn.
Yeah, and I also want a little rose garden too.
Okay.
Okay, y'all. So y'all just saw that. The way Rone was looking at the end, it's something ain't right. Something is there that we don't know about that he's not discussing with this woman. So I don't know what those secrets are, but I believe he's concealing some kind of secret or whatever the case is. We're going to talk more about Rone and P later on tonight between 8 and 9. I'm going to try to get here a little bit early. It depends on how my day goes, but I'll try to get here a little bit earlier to do a live. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thanks to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in a replay over here in the chat. Let me read these messages real quick, and then I'm going to get out of here. I don't feel like this karma for Shayla when Iman leaves for her for Delicia. She would be hurt but not broken hearted. Y'all been seeing people here getting their Thanksgiving meal at Audie's for $40. Really? I haven't seen that, Shakia. Y'all seen Rone face after P walked up. I think Rone still loves his ex-girlfriend. Something happened with them. When Amber gets pregnant with twins, happy with Anthony having Kai. That's karma for Shayla. Right. Oh, wow. My boyfriend cannot tell me he still have a soft spot for his ex, because if P says she still have a soft spot for Wayne, Rone would be mad. Right. I agree. And we're going to finish this discussion later on, guys, about them. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks to Linda, Shakia, Gigi, Jermaine, Crazy Self, Tanya, Marcus, Sharon, okay, Elaine, Allen, thank you too. Let's see. I didn't even see you. Thank you so much for being here, okay? Steffi, thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry for overlooking you, and welcome to Shades too. Y'all got to tell me when new people come here. Sharon again, Elaine or Allen. Again, thank you, Jermaine, for that donation. Linda, thank you. Nancy. Oh my God, it's a lot of messages, y'all. Nate the Great Podcast, thank you for stopping by. If anybody I missed, thank you so much for being here. Because some of these names I may overlook. Tiffany, Tina, Most Hated, Queen W. And if anybody I missed, I don't think I did. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you. Thanks to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched this in the replay. Make sure y'all thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications, and leave a comment and share it. All right. And this is going out to Team Shayla. Okay. And it's especially Jermaine. Okay. And guys, if y'all want to show additional support, you can feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, cash app donation, $Shades2, or you can copy yourself a membership for $4.99 a month. I'll see you guys later on tonight between 8 and 9. You guys have a blessed day. Check out my other videos, my YouTube shorts, and my Night Owl Lives as well, in my pre-recorded Kountry Wayne reaction videos. All right. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. This is Shades2, and I am out, y'all. Peace.
Yeah. Right. Shoot up the shade soon. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the face. Catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone. Like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay stuck wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Kountry Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline. Talking over clips like it's game time, characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day ride.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Kountry Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, side out to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shades2 reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
All right, guys. Okay, let's see what y'all said right quick. Let's get out of here. You said, okay, good live. Thank you. Bye, everybody. Okay, good. See you later, Linda. Amen. I agree. All right, y'all. So y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all later on tonight between 8 and 9. Thank you so much for tuning in, and y'all take care. All right, peace out, y'all. Let me put this back up, and don't forget between 8 and 9 tonight, Pacific Daylight Time. All right, peace out, y'all.